Okay.
You fucking nailed it, bud.
It's me. We know it.
Yeah, it's Kyle.
It's your boy, resident
It's your boy,
retard.
fucking ding dong.
It's Ding Dong Manu.
All right, we live, boys. Let's fucking. We didn't even do a countdown. Why'd I go live?
We do the countdown after. Fucking idiot.
I mean, we can do the countdown whenever we want.
I don't think we care. I don't think we care when you go live.
Yeah, I mean you should. Like,
I don't at all.
Though. You should though.
I'm an upstanding citizen at all times.
You're not.
I don't need to be on. I don't need to be in public to be a good person. Okay.
I'm an upstand girl.
I'm an upstanding. All right, let's do the countdown. Shut up.
Shit.
Oaks.
Take my headphones off. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shoe nice.
I was hearing Harris with myself that it felt like we had DBZ fusioned.
Yeah. I mean, you might have.
And then it was like I was so in sync with him, and then it felt like Justin was that asshole who's trying to ruin a movie. Is just like quoting a movie during it.
He was that bent picky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't know what a bent picky is, and I'm not gonna pretend to know.
Made us all fat and skinny and bones. You know when they're doing the fusion dance, and then one of them has their pinky out, and then they become like the old guy. He's like, yeah, and you're like, okay,
that's me. He's the bent picky.
But then me and Kyle got the fat.
Yeah,
primarily me.
All right, dude.
Fat.
Share this out.
Yeah.
Share it to the Anime Trap House Gang public group. Oh.
If I was a body of water, I'd be a fjord. Is that a body of water? I don't know.
A fjord sounds like a rock formation, dude.
Hold on. Fjord.
It's a long, narrow, deep inlet of the sea between high cliffs. As in
wow, body of water.
Good job,
that shit, dude. Good job, dude. That's why they call me Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, I thought it was body water, and then you guys were like, "Is it?" I was like, "Maybe it's just a."
No, dock. I genuinely did not know. I don't believe any knowledge that I have to be accurate, but I say it like it is.
Yeah, it's a fjord.
Fjord.
Hinga dinga durgan.
Hinga dinga durgan.
I don't know how to get.
Committee Worsterman Jensen. He was number one. I'm just gonna have the podcast going while, like, I'm.
Don't because then I can hear it. I don't want to hear us. I already.
Well,
have to hear us.
I got the update. Okay, what do you want me to do? Not watch it?
Share it into the Discord. I've been trying to do it. I can't get it.
You think? I don't know how to do it.
Just copy the link and put it in the fucking Discord.
I lost it. It's gone now.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to find it. What's our podcast called? Hinga Dinga Durgan to the second Durganing. This is the Fat and Furious.
This whole fucking episode is just gonna be talking about titties. I'm not excited, but I am fucking excited.
Copy link. Where am I posting it? To the Discord?
Yeah, post it in the
general.
The general, yeah. I already pinged the stream watcher people.
Here comes the general.
All right, shut up and we'll start.
Shut.
If you were a Pokemon, you need to be shup it right now.
You need to be shut the fuck up it right now. Konichi fucking woo fucking people. Welcome back yet again to another episode of the greatest anime podcast in this whole goddamn cosmos. Not just the world. We've expanded. We're growing. We're ever changing. We're effervescent. The Anime Trap House.
That's a good word, dude. Good for you, man.
I got it, dude.
Is that a body of water?
Yeah. No, it's a rock formation on top of a body of water. I'm your host, Cody the Chipman Chambers, and with me are my wet little pocket rockets. I don't know what a pocket rocket is. That's just a dick, right?
A pocket
And
rocket.
you
with
find
me
out.
are my
Something I don't like.
little pocket rockets.
I don't like the way you're saying that.
You wrote it.
It's getting worse.
I was gonna say pocket pussy, but I like pocket rocket better in my head.
You just admit that someone else wrote it.
My wife.
You
wrote
outsourcing your shit.
it. My wife
Emily
came in
just
here
sitting there
and
going,
watched
pocket
fucking
rockets.
pocket rocket. Harris, the tangled hairy Holcon. Kyle, this shit is too stretched for me, Ramsey.
Uh-oh.
And Justin, why is this a foot Flory? Because
Yeah.
because it's the only fish.
Anything's a foot if you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
You could put toes on anything.
And you should. And
and
should.
you definitely should.
You know, when your pizza got toes.
Right.
Hell
Your
yeah.
Toaster. Your toaster. You know what I'm saying?
Toaster. Did you say that because you just got a toaster?
I did just get a toaster.
I know.
Oh, here comes Cody flexing on us.
I'm not flexing.
What's
All right,
your-
listen.
What's your toaster do?
This is
How many slots you got?
Does it connect to the internet?
This is the what's the term?
Can you Wi-Fi
This is the most middle class thing we've ever done in this house. We bought a new toaster not because our old one broke, but because the old one was white and the rest of our appliances are black. So we're like, we gotta have a black toaster. So we bought a new toaster.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was just so like, is this my life now? Like,
Yeah.
is this?
I'm
Yeah.
not even
Is
kind
this-
of at that point yet.
I've never done that in my life.
My
We're,
toaster's
Red
red.
either. Like it
We're
just
not
happens.
sure about
red.
our
I
air
have
fryer
nothing.
anymore because it doesn't match the rest of our appliances.
Right, dude.
You know?
Like it just happens.
get
You
it.
know? We bought.
Yeah,
an
you ever
espresso.
just buy a new house because everything just doesn't match.
I mean, you might be kidding, but we might be buying a new house because this other one, we've only been here for 2 years. Like that's house is
that's
worn
old.
out. You
That's
know?
old, dude.
Yeah.
That's
old
stretchy
news.
House. Yeah.
That's my old whore.
That's my old home.
It's my old bitch.
That's my whole bitch. I'm trying to get a backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Catch a show live every Thursday at 5 p.m.
Wait.
Each over at Twitch. What?
Who are you?
Huh?
Did you say who
He
you
said
are?
Chimpman Chambers.
I'm
Did he?
always
didn't
the
even-
chimp man.
He didn't even
dude.
give
I
himself
don't-
anything.
I don't give
He
myself.
gave him
anything.
nothing.
I'm
He's
the
like
chimp man.
nickname.
That's right.
Have some more respect for yourself as the host, dude.
Put some
Right.
spec on that
People
name,
are-
man.
Put some
know.
spec on your name.
Everybody knows, all right? Everybody knows. I don't need a fucking stupid ass nickname, all right?
You're just not
Yeah.
creative enough to do something that doesn't hurt you too
got a
hard.
stupid
Cody
ass-
Chunky Balls Chambers.
Yeah, chunky balls. There you go.
Poopy
Chunky
balls?
balls.
If
That's a
he
chunky.
was a pasta, he'd be gnocchi.
I don't like this. TwitchTV.com, twitch.tv.tv.com
Twitch.tv.
the Anime Trap House. If you can't make a live stream,
Twitch.
check it out on YouTube or your favorite podcast service, whichever one you like to listen to podcasts on. I would prefer if you would do it on a service that can give me reviews so I can feel better about my life and build my ego because I need that boost, you know? Leave us reviews. Leave us reviews!
I had someone tell me that they were going to listen to the podcast until they saw that it was called Anime Trap House. And they're like, I know who you are as a person. I can't imagine what this is going to be like. So I didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
And I said, that's probably fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Oh, definitely for the best.
I haven't told anybody in my real life about this.
on the opposite end of that, though.
I mean, your real life.
On the opposite end of that, talking about how quote unquote dumb the name is, the new person in our Discord said that they only clicked this because they thought the name sounded cool.
I like the
Really
name.
funny.
The
So, yeah,
name
you guys can go fuck
name's
yourself.
legit.
Go fuck yourself.
I had someone that used to work with us, Cody, say I was going to listen to it, and then I saw that it was Cody too, and I said I don't want to listen to Harris and Cody talk together for like
No, I don't
2
blame
hours.
Him. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
They're like I had to work through that. Like I got paid to deal with that. I'm not doing that.
Not doing it for free.
This person,
I'm not going to pay my time
This
to listen
person
to
sounds
that.
like they're not funding because if I worked with us and I was the bystander, I would want to listen to us talk. You know?
No, absolutely. But if I could choose to get paid to listen to us or do it for free, I would get paid to do it for free. You know what I'm saying?
It's an acquired taste,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
It's like a beer.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to hate beer, and now I love it. And I used to hate you guys, but, now you're okay.
You were growing on you.
I feel that. I feel that about.
We-
Yeah.
Sneak up on you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be like,
Yep.
oh shit, this is good. If you like the dumb shit we say and want even more content, then come and check out our Patreon at patreon.com/anime trap house. Just like our Patreon producers, it still feels so good to say that plural, you know? It feels great. And the legal owners of not only Justin's VoIP, but this day, today, Thursday the 14th, I wrote up a contract saying you own Kyle's left earlobe. You could do with it whatever you want. It's a legal binding contract.
I don't know if you guys want that one. I've been having a pimple in it for like a few days.
It doesn't matter. Now it's not your pimple, so don't fucking touch it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You don't got to take care of it. They need to take care of it.
Yeah.
Toothpaste.
Producers.
We'll clear that right up.
We got the OG producer Leviticus Christian Simpman Purdue. Is he?
I already eat 3 tubes of toothpaste a day. I'm just saying, like, I can't eat more.
That's not the issue.
What?
Are you in the army, dude? What are you doing? I go to Army surplus store and get edible toothpaste? What are you
Every
doing?
toothpaste is edible. What are you talking about?
You can eat like
I don't know. I have the pimple ear, and you're like toothpaste. I'm like, duh.
You
Obviously,
rub the toothpaste on the
yeah,
pimple.
it dries it out. Leviticus Christian Purdue and Daryl Town Brown Town Downtown Pound Town Brown.
I never know the names of these people, but it's fine.
You don't need to know their names. They're too important for you to know their fucking names, okay? If you don't got no dash throwaway, it's okay. Don't even worry about it. Just listen to us. Talk to us. Be a part of our community. Discord, Facebook, whatever. However you want to talk to us, figure it out, okay? Scream. I'll give you Kyle's phone number right fucking now, dude.
The Facebook group been blowing
Please
up.
don't.
You know,
Has it?
Facebook group popping off. Real.
I've been having some minor discussions about things in there, and I'm like, okay, this feels like an actual anime group now, you know?
right?
Right.
Instead of just memes, there's like questions and stuff going on, and I dig it, you know?
I'm okay with just memes. We don't need no.
No, I am too, but I like the questions. I'm a word guy.
Okay. All the links will be in the show notes. This week we're talking about Fire Force 5 through 9 episodes, 5th through NIF. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a lot of titty talk, man. Like, it feels bad to say because I don't want to be that guy, that anime guy. You know, like fucking.
We're that guy.
But I'm definitely that guy.
You just gotta look at it from a professional
like a
perspective.
Okay.
Like we have to talk about it. It's plot.
We're not.
Oh, for sure.
It is completely professional.
Yeah.
About how I would.
Okay.
What I would do with them.
We're not assholes with opinions. We're critics.
Oh.
Very important distinction.
Because we do it on a public platform now.
Yeah, because we're anime titty critics.
Yeah. So now when people look at me weird because I just have like, you know, anime titties all over, I could just say, hey, chill out. It's my job.
Yeah.
Professional.
I'm taking this serious. It's like that South Park skit with the guy getting drunk. The dad. And no.
You're waiting for someone to jump in. I don't think anyone's going to.
No,
I mean, he's drunk all the time. He's drunk literally all the time.
No, he's like being a wine tasting. He's like getting into it as a hobby.
Sommelier.
But he's just like getting fucking thrashed. Never mind.
Okay.
God, you're just the worst,
You're
dude.
just a fucking...
You could have just explained it to a person that hasn't seen it.
I rely on people to pick up the other half of my sentence most of the time.
Not the other half of your sentence. The other 3/4 of your story.
Like, you remember when Randy was drunk?
You remember
one time? You got it.
You guys remember
you got
South
it.
Park?
You know what I mean.
Big drinks. Remember that shit? Hey. All right. Let's start off with our fucking dopey chokey. Let's go with Harris.
You don't want to start with
Let's
me.
go with Kyle.
You know when you like start watching and Justin, you got this for me. I was sitting there going, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. The show, you know, it alternates between like just the dopest dope to like some things I don't like, but like even when I'm like not liking it, I'm having like a great time. So like, I mean, the shonen aspect alone, like all these fights are fucking incredible. I could watch this show. I could keep wanting to watch this show just because of the fights. And I don't know. Other than that, it's like Waifu Collector, the game. The show, and that's all right. it's kind of just frustrating just being so fucking horny after after watching some episodes.
Yeah.
But
how do you think I feel, dude? I had to rewatch the shit like 3 times, and I just, like,
Yeah.
you know, like I was getting
just-
like lightheaded because my dick was hard
Yeah.
for so long.
I feel like that meme of that guy with the veins popping out his head, he's holding in something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There are things that like definitely irked me, but like for the most part, love it. It's dope.
All right.
Regular dope.
Regular dope. Okay. Justin, let's go with you.
So last week I gave it a dopest dope. This week, I really realized how dog shit the dialogue is for probably 90% of the show.
Yep.
It's not good, but every time I was like, man, you know, this might get a choke this week. Then it's either a fight scene or a shower scene. And I was like, well, just when I thought I was out, they bring me back in. And it was
I think they know it, like it's getting weak. You're like, oh
Yeah,
man,
they
we don't
know.
know how to fix this shit.
Yeah.
Put it in a shower scene. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
yeah, they flip a coin on whether it's going to be a fight scene or a shower scene. I mean, it's a good idea.
Very weird. While they were like in the middle of the enemy base, like this is just shower.
Well, I guess enemy bases have showers too. You know,
Right.
every place has showers.
Every place has showers.
So it's gonna get a dope from me.
All right. Harris. Actually, no, I'll go. We'll save you for last.
I really don't want to go.
Is he just gonna shut off everything?
Oh,
and leave?
it's gonna be the fucking rope, dude.
He's giving it the rope. And you know, I don't think it deserves it compared to the shit we've watched.
Right. This is so much better than like most of the shit we watched.
Yeah, for sure. I want to give it a dopest dope, but a lot of the dialogue has been kind of shit. Especially the moments where the dialogue shouldn't be shit. It kind of gets shit. But then there's other moments of the dialogue that are shit that are fucking incredible. Like every time Karam talks, it's the greatest thing of all time.
Favorite.
It's so fucking funny.
Every time fucking Shinra is like, it's Mr. fucking, you better watch out because I'm a fuck your bitch man guy. And I'm like,
I love it.
I love it
That's
every
great.
time. So
Yep.
it's just,
There's a difference between like character quirks that are fun and then there's saying just the same word over and over.
Like the comedy stuff is really, really good. And then when they try to get like, I don't, sometimes when they're trying to be serious, like it comes off as not being too serious, but it's not funny, which is not good at all.
Well, like there's other times though where like the serious shit does get me. Like when Rekka stole that Tamaki or was beating the shit out of Tamaki, or when he was screaming about like burning children and shit. I thought that shit was good. Like, I mean, it's basic shit. It's like, oh, I'm a bad guy. I burn kids.
Yeah.
But
I don't think most villains are burning kids.
Normal
if you're,
shit, you
if
know?
you're a villain and you don't burn a kid, you're not a villain. Okay, you're just a person who did
How
some
bad can you
shit.
really be?
Right.
Honestly.
But I'm still giving it a dopest dope. I'm giving it a dopest dope because there's scenes in here that I watch by myself that I don't even scream to be funny, right? But I'm just like, oh, you know, like you get that moment, like when Shinra fucking lands his foot in Rekka's face,
Dude.
That
Yeah.
I
And
couldn't help it.
goes
It builds
deeper.
up, and I'm just like, oh, fuck yeah, dude.
He turned his face into his shoe, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a simple
so
guy,
good.
you know. I like
Yeah.
you fight shit. I'm there. Okay, these will always do it for me, and I know it's like a meme at this point. Like, oh, you're just a shonen tard or whatever the fuck it's called. I am. That's me. This is dope. Dope. I fucking love it. I can't wait.
I this whole time everyone's been talking. I've just been seeing Harris pacing back and forth.
Dude,
He
it
looks
looks like he's in a fight. He's like, all right.
No, he looks like the guy that's about to reveal that he knows his girl is cheating on him.
You know what he looks like?
He looks like the guy that's like, oh yeah, you're very happy, yeah. What's all these videos I have? What's all this?
You know what he looks like? He's next in line for a rap battle, dog. He's just like,
Right.
put the hoodie up.
Oh no,
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. All right, go ahead, Harris. Let's hear it.
I watched one episode a day.
I should have taken a drink.
Because I could not put myself through multiple episodes.
Oh my
And every day I fell asleep halfway through the fucking episode.
It's not.
dialogue?
I don't.
The dialogue is legitimately written by a 5-year-old playing Mad Libs. Like, it's so bad, it takes out any tension that the show has. Every plot point in the show is so dumb and feels like it was decided by a coin flip. Like you guys were already saying. It's like, yeah, we don't know what we're doing. Coin flip. Bugs. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. We need to put Iris with someone. She's with the princess. The princess is calling people gravel, even though she should be using ash because there's fire.
That was so bad. She said gravel like 5,000 times.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. She was
uses
like, she's
powers
up there
to knock
for
you
top
out
waifu, and then I was just like, no, I don't know.
She
says
uses
gravel
her
too much.
powers to like decrease the amount of oxygen that gets to this guy's head. He's like, well, it's just in my head. It's not real then. No, oxygen is a real thing.
Yeah.
It will really knock you out if that happens. No,
Like,
I don't need oxygen.
If it's all in my head, then
I
it's
don't
just
need
in my
oxygen.
head.
It's just in my head. It's just in my head. Is he far away or is he too close to be far away?
Right.
What?
No,
Dog
okay.
shit.
I'll give you that. Like I said, some of the dialogue is pretty dog shit.
No,
You're right.
all of the dialogue
Not
is dog shit. All
a
of
lot
it.
of it. More is dog shit than not. I will go that far with you. But right after he said the dumb shit, he fucking jumped, fire kicked at her, and then flew into the background.
Sure, with one hit.
Yeah.
Shinra just does. Shinra is One Punch Man, but it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not supposed to be funny. I'm a hero and I can't do anything except for when I do one thing and that's the end of it. Okay, I don't care about you. I don't know anything about you except you want to be a hero. I don't even fucking know what that means in this world. Like, they've given no stakes. People are like, there's no such thing as heroes in this world. No one has any idea what anyone is about. And it's so every character is one fucking dimensional and just has a role they need to play and that's the end of it. None of the characters are interesting. None of the action is that great to make everything worth that's happening. All these 5 episodes, I could watch 2 minutes in fucking YouTube and be done. Great, got it. That's all that happened. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Like, you guys say like there's worse things that we've watched. I would 100% like. I will say this right now. Baki is not good. It's not. I would literally have Baki injected into my veins for 15 hours and to watch one episode of this show. It's so fucking bad.
We got a lot coming.
That's a
And they like will randomly be like, oh, by the way, remember this is anime. Burn some bitches' clothes off with some titties. What? Why? What? Why?
I mean, come on, you know why.
No.
You
no,
know why.
that doesn't make it better.
Okay.
It doesn't make it better.
That's
They're
fine.
literally
Hold
doing
on.
it to make things better.
Hold on. I agree with you. I think that shit's dumb too. But anime does it literally all the time.
No.
Yes,
There's
it
a time
does.
to be. They will do it to be funny. Anime does it now to be funny. They're doing this as like a plot point.
They did
They're
that
like,
to
oh
be funny too.
shit, Iris got her clothes burned off. Here's a coat. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, Tamaki's blocking fire. She gets burned off. Oh, even though she should be wearing something that is fireproof, but it's not for some reason right now, even though it was when she was getting whooped on, but all of a sudden now it's not.
All right, that's a really good point. You got me.
And the dude's got like his fire shirt and his arms, the fire's coming up right here, doesn't burn any of this. Just the arms, because that's that hot. Because it just goes there, not producing the heat that burns everything else. He's getting fucking whooped on by fucking Shinra. Light it on fire, nothing is burning. They literally don't understand how fire works, except for when they want it to work, when they want it the way they want it to work.
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous. It's just bad. It's just bad.
I think it is ridiculous. But
that being said,
okay.
I knew that I was gonna hate this because everyone's gonna come in here and be like, "It's dope. It's so good. It's shonen. I love it." It's so bad. It's so fucking bad, and I'm not looking forward to speaking to it. This gets the rope as fucking rope.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, dude.
I'm having a hard time reconciling like Harris's like love for Naruto,
right?
And this shit.
No, Naruto's not good. I will also say Naruto's not
But
good.
how do you not have that kind of rage for Naruto? Because like when you
because
watch
I was
Naruto,
9 when I watched it.
Yeah, nostalgia
Because
plays
I was
such a huge
9 when I
factor.
watched it, Kyle.
it's so
I
impossible
am
watching
31
at
years
any
old
point.
now.
At
Okay?
any age. I've
Naruto
always
came
found
out
that
20
shit.
years ago, 30 years ago almost. Okay? It's understood that that was the pinnacle back then. This shit is just as bad as that 30 years ago, and it learned nothing from the predecessor. That's worse to me. That if I go back and watch One Piece or Naruto or like Fist of the North Star, any of those anime that like were back in the day, it's like, okay, you have to take a pinch of salt with it because it's older. There wasn't a lot to draw.
I feel like you're giving way too much like what's the word? Just like leeway just because it's older. On that.
I'm not. I'm just understanding it's not going to be that great. But when something new comes out and it's just as bad as something that was 30 years ago and making the same mistakes, I need to be angrier about it. You can't just copy and paste Shonen and be like, that's it, we're good.
There's still 9-year-olds in the world, bro. I'm just saying. 9-year-olds
and
are
they
still
can go
around.
back and watch that 30 years old.
No, because dude, if
there's better characters.
No way.
Naruto has so much. Naruto has
See,
one
this is
character
what I was saying. I knew he would defend it and say it's better
than any character in the show.
He's after 200 episodes. We are like fucking
in the first 9 episodes of Naruto had more development than all the characters put together in the show.
And it was the most boring shit I've ever watched. And it's
name one character development piece in the show. One character development. Give me one. Who developed in the show and how? Exactly. Take your time. Take your time.
One girl was a bad girl, and now she's not a bad girl.
Yeah, Hibana.
Why?
Yeah, because
she got her ass whooped, right?
Rekka has development. He thought
he's dead.
Pretend good guy, then bad guy, then dead guy.
Dead.
That's development.
That's not development. He died.
He developed into a dead guy.
No.
Yes, he did. Tell me, am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
All right, we get it, Harris. You fucking hating ass bitch.
Awful, dude. Awful shit.
I don't give a shit. It's still
there's so many episodes left too.
There's so many.
God.
And I'm so happy.
I hope they fucking turn it around, dude. Because if I need to watch this much more, oh, buddy, I'm just gonna bring a rope.
I don't want to hear. Baby. I don't want to hear.
I'm just gonna sit out. I'm just gonna be like, I'm out, dude.
No, you're not.
You pull a Jason.
Motherfucker made me sit through so much Baki, dude. You will watch all of this in season 2. Do you understand?
No.
I mean, that's kind of how I felt with Kimono Michi, man. Like that shit was rough watching for me.
I loved Kimono Michi.
There were some parts I liked, but like, man, a lot of it, I was like, this is just fur bait central, and it's just not like we're just stopping plot for this shit.
At least it was good fur bait central. Like I didn't hate the dialogue. It's fine. He's sumo flipping. He's flipping.
There's
good dialogue and
smelling
dogs' asses. I'm fine with it. Whatever, dude. It's fine.
He's just let him. He wants. That's why he's wearing the red. That's why he's wearing the red, dude. He's
I understood his fucking reasoning for what he was doing. I like animals. I want to be an animal guy. Great. Shinra's like, I want to be a hero. I don't know what a hero is.
Because his family burned to death. And he said he wants to be a hero. And his mom's like, all right, be a hero then. He's like, okay, I will. And that's it. That's the reason.
He's an idealistic person. That's all you need to know.
One dude likes animals. One dude just wants to be a hero and save people. That's it. Fucking guy. Plot! Angry plot time!
Plot! Plot!
Let the plot fire return to the great plot in the plot sky.
What the fuck was that, Justin?
I wanna make the world into plot.
to the plot of the plot.
Is the plot further away from us, or are we further away from the plot?
Of the great plot.
All I'm saying is that chant really should have been like the first thing that told Harris that he's gonna fucking hate this.
No, I knew. I have hope. I had hope.
I know. I mean, that thing literally, like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, but why?
The fire of the great hot flame, Latom. Episode 5. We start this episode off like a goddamn Mason. Because I'm bricked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bricked up right now, dude. The soaking wet, milky moo-moo mama with the cha-cha bingo, chubby chest cheeks, flabbergasted honker burgers, iris, is just praying and thinking about the past. That was really, I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah,
right
I love that.
That was good. That was really good.
Needed with cheese.
Honker burgers with cheese would have been so
got-
good.
She's
Fuck
got
me,
blonde
dude.
hair.
I'm not funny. I'm the worst host, dude. Hashtag worst host.
It was
Can't
even
say.
wrapped up, dude. She was wrapped up.
Yeah, dude.
But she was a
Steamed.
soggy burger, you know?
Yeah.
She's just praying, thinking about the past. Looks like Sister Iris went to church or school. I honestly don't know what it is. With the other sweater stretcher princess, Hibana.
Orphan church school.
Orphan church school. My favorite.
Orphan flower church school.
Yep.
And some bad shit went down that wasn't good. We don't know yet, you know? Sheena runs by and he sees her in there and he's like, is she wet? And then he takes a peek at the old lady bubbles before Iris notices. And he also sees her crying. He asks if anything is...
Sees her crying. He's like, hey,
he does the thing where
crying, you know what I'm saying?
He does the thing where like the hopeful dude move. Like he saw the girl in a compromised position.
Yeah.
And he didn't do like the regular person thing to be like, oh, my bad. I'll go and leave. He's just like, I'm gonna stand outside the door.
Just in case she needs something.
Yeah,
my man got fire souls.
I'll be
and he's
here.
like, no, I'm just gonna stand here.
You need anything?
I saw you were crying. You need tissue?
So he sees her crying. He asks if anything's bothering her, and she says no. But we know that ain't true. Something's going on between her and Hibana. And then the intro cuts in. Boom. Got it. Fucking killed it. Good shit. Good shit.
Okay.
Company 8 is on the rooftop having a team meeting, and literally nobody is paying attention. Hinawa is just like nonstop talking. It's just like, just a constant like fucking, and then you go downstairs and then you gotta turn.
Then you gotta flip the bacon over every 20 minutes at 350 degrees, and then and then start the cheese while you're doing it.
It's just nonsense. It's like the fucking the teachers in Charlie Brown. It's just nothing. It's just nothing.
That's how I feel during this podcast.
Same.
Bueller.
I don't know how people listen to it.
Bueller.
Yeah, and everybody's just blatantly ignoring him as he talks. Arthur's beefing with some birds, which I got a chuckle out. That shit was funny. He's like, "Oh, you want my castle, bitch?" And he like goes to grab his sword.
This was actually
It was pretty good. That was pretty
Yeah.
good. And then Shinra, Iris, and Maki are just chopping it up, just talking. He now gets sick of it, and he pulls out a gun, and he points it at Shinra, and he's like, "This is an important fucking meeting. Stop playing around, all right?" And then Shinra's like, "Bro, you stop playing around. You're pointing a gun at me." And he's like, "Who's playing?" And then he shoots him. And then he just fucking shoots him, dude, right in the leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was a sad that wasn't that good.
No, I was just like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
I fully expected dude to just have a hole in his leg. I'm like, Hinawa, don't play, dude.
Yeah.
Luckily for Shinra, Hinawa is also a second generation, and he's able to control the intensity of the gunpowder's explosion, making the shot to the leg feel more like an airsoft gun or something. Which is cool.
Feels wasteful. It's wasteful. If you're gonna make it do the same thing a BB gun would do, I'm sure BBs are much cheaper than actual fucking bullets.
But you get the option.
Yeah, it's the option.
What if Shinra had to get a cap in his head?
You know,
that's
now
fair.
it has that option.
That's fair. I can see that point.
I kind of took it as like, oh, here's the application that you're gonna see now, but then we're gonna have that dumbass shonen like super cool moment that we're all gonna nut over, where he's like, I always make my bullets weaker, but actually,
Yeah,
I can make them
there'll
stronger.
be someone that'll be like, no mere bullet can penetrate my fuck, and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, well, and then oh yeah, what kind of cool? And then
You
that's
think a bullet can pierce my skin? And then he's gonna be like, well, actually. Well, he's going to turn into Ben Shapiro. Well, actually. Rooftop training begins for Arthur and Shinra. While Arthur is training, Shinra and Hinawa talk about Hibana, how she was recruited by Hijima Industries, and she shot up to the ranks of captain super fast.
on her knees.
I don't. You know, if that's her
On
business. Dude.
Researching. Underneath
some-
researching.
On her
Some-
knees, researching
sometimes
close to the
the
and
infernal.
praying. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sometimes the fastest way up a ladder is on your knees, which honestly, that's just impressive. You know what?
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
Mhm.
Like I
It's
can't.
not even.
I can barely crawl
real.
a ladder like normally. So like if she's doing it on
Yeah.
her knees, that's pretty impressive.
I'm scared of heights.
bless up.
Bless up. Hinawa says that with Arthur's plasma sword and Shinra's feet fire, they can storm the base and find out what research Company 5 has documented. We then cut to Company 5. I also gotta say, this show moves really fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It also just makes weird like jumps in conclusion, and also just like throws in just curveballs out of nowhere just to move the
Yeah.
plot forward.
It was like
That's
it
what I
a
was talking
lot.
about, bro. Like sometimes it's weak, but like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I mean they were
this
like,
show-
yeah, we're gonna go storm base 5, and they're like, so we're in base 5,
yeah, so
and
we're in
just
base
gonna-
5 and we're storming it. And
Yeah.
he's like, it's been 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it moves quick, and I got it. Writing this anime has been a fucking nightmare. There is
That's awful.
so much to write all the time. Like it's hours and hours.
You're
The last-
probably writing more than they actually wrote.
Okay. There it is. There
They said,
it
I
is.
just
This
feel
is
like
the line that's happening next. Okay.
I
we're
just
going.
feel
Keep going. Keep moving. Go.
the thing
go.
is, I view it this way. Like I feel like the inverse of what the show does wastes way too much time with like shit that I really won't care about, because it's just
Yeah.
they're gonna like come up with like very convoluted shit that you're gonna be like, yeah, you could have just said that we're gonna go to this base and like just got there.
Yeah.
And like I'd rather have my time wasted more efficiently like this does, you know?
Like
Yeah.
all the time is being wasted instead of a little bit of the time.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
It all
It's-
depends on what kind of show it is, though. Like if it's a
Yeah.
show like that is just slower pace and it's more building up characters and shit, which this is not. This is just like a let's go fuck show. Like yeah, this is the perfect format.
I mean,
But
he
writing is hard.
gets to a new place, and they're like, you know what we do? It's been a minute since we had a fight. I challenge you. I'm
Right,
like,
but there's no stakes in any of these fights because of how quickly they come.
yeah,
It's like, hey,
It's
we're
just
beefing
pace
with Habana.
matches.
Next fight match or next episode, we're having the fight. Okay, I guess. Like she was
Yeah.
introduced one episode, we're already fighting her. Okay,
Mhm.
it's fine.
I was
It's not.
I wish there was more build up. Like, I mean, take like, I mean, this is probably a long example, but like Bleach, like when they're invading the Serite, like that shit was like drawn out. It was fantastic. They went through so many people and so much happened, which I understand you can't do that in 2 episodes, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, like you could at least do something.
There's,
Yeah,
the
you're
build
right.
makes the fight between Ichigo and Kenpachi was amazing because you saw fucking Kenpachi like in the
Yeah.
background forever, being like, I don't know what this person is about, but I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
And then just like you just take out all the tension from the whole fight when you're
Mhm.
like, yeah, we introduced this bad guy right now, and now it's done.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
Shinra didn't fight anybody before Hibana, right?
He fought that one dude, the Twisted Fate guy.
Yeah.
No, I
Like-
meant like in this base
Oh, in
raid.
this, no.
No, he just went straight.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
just
that's
flew
what I
straight
thought.
To her, yeah.
Yeah.
I just I gotta read this because it's really fucking good. Squeaky in the Twitch chat, he said, "Why does Harris look like a gym teacher?"
Because I'm out here schooling these
He's
kids
out
on
here
what real anime is,
Bro,
dude.
he's out here playing ball, son.
please
With
tell
my
me it's
balls.
dodgeball day.
Where's my clipboard?
Where's
my
my
clip?
clipboard? Get your clip.
Uh huh. Yep.
Tell
Yep.
Kyle to
play.
go run a mile.
Run the play. 22 stat. Are these football words?
22
I don't think
Actually,
I don't think
if you
any
do
of
have to know, it's a Full Metal Alchemist hoodie.
Ooh, stun on him,
Ooh.
bro. Stun on him.
Nice.
A real
Show
fucking
the
anime
drip. Okay.
that this anime tries to be and fails at miserably.
Oh, I fucking hate you, dude. We cut to Company 5's complex where the Infernal they captured is being tortured by Princess Sabana. And she's just standing on top of him, like with her heels. And I thought I was bricked up before, dude.
Oh, yeah.
My shit
Oh,
is
yeah.
splitting at the seams. You know what I'm saying?
This definitely awoke something in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm ready for
I
some
think I have a
torture.
cane fetish now, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was
One
she
girl
sta-
stand on me in high heels and just like fucking
What was
drill
she
into me.
stabbing him with? What were those things?
I don't know, like pimp canes,
I-
viewers.
probably.
Yeah, she was just
They were
Pimp
just
canes.
giant, like, metal, like, things.
See, here's the thing. You guys wish you were the Infernal. I wish I was the shoe.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so she just torturing this thing with stabbing it with these weird poker things, just repeating the words gravel. She's like, "You're gravel.
That was
Nothing but
so-
gravel."
that was the worst. That was the worst portion of dialogue I've seen in this show. It was so
really
bad. It was.
It's the
so
main
bad.
thing I dislike about the show.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gravel. I'm never gonna hear the word gravel again.
Princess, because you're gravel.
You're beneath
Gravel
me,
is
which
so
is
bad.
gravel. Also a whole bunch of other
Kept
shit. But you're
saying.
gravel.
I don't know how many people had to go through it to say, yeah, gravel's fine instead of ash.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
not one fucking person could have been like, hey,
Yeah.
fire makes ash. We already referenced ash in the fucking prayer. It just, it would make sense.
I just imagine being like her subordinate and being like, whenever she opens her mouth, you're like, oh, how's she gonna make this one into gravel?
I think
There it is.
I think even if she said ash instead of gravel, it'd be garbage because he just
I don't-
repeated it.
It would at least be
I
on
don't
fucking
think-
brand.
Yeah, I don't think the word choice was my issue with it. It was just
the repetition.
like you said, Harry. It was like it was a 5-year-old talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they don't know. Like they've never picked up a thesaurus in their life. Like they don't know any other words.
They're like, what's beneath people? Gravel?
Yeah,
That's it.
I need you to make 50 sentences, but only use 5
gravel.
words. Go.
Right. Yeah,
It's
not
just
good.
Shingle, grit,
So
pebbles, and
bad,
stones.
Yeah.
They're
At that point, I was like,
fucking
man, is this
school.
gonna get a
You're
choke
just
right
grit.
now? I was like,
Ooh.
oof.
Yeah, so she's tortured, dude, and even the 3 titty sisters are like, this bitch is what's wrong with? She just keeps saying gravel. I don't understand what's going on. We cut to Iris sending out a prayer before leaving the fire department, fire church.
Fire
Sheena
church.
and Arthur have a dumb conversation on the like it's just a nonsense conversation. The more I read this, the more I'm starting to agree with Harris. So
No, Cody, tell us exactly what they talked about. Come on.
I don't even remember. They're just like sitting there talking, and I don't know. Is there something? You think there's something wrong with Iris? And he's like, what? I'm a knight. I'm a knight. I'm a king. I'm a night king. King knight. I don't know. Tell me what they were talking about, Harris.
Gravel,
Gravel.
fire returning to fire, making the sun.
This is the
Kids,
part where he
bugs.
fell asleep.
Kids bugs.
I definitely fell asleep at this. part of the
Maki busts
fire.
in and she's like, "Where's Sister Iris?" And I'm like, "Do you see us literally in bed? Like, well, how the fuck would we know, dude? I'm
You
trying
think
to
she's
suck
in here
this dude's
sucking you
dick
right now?
underneath me."
You shit under the blanket, huh?
Right. Iris must be Sonic, because we cut to her talking to the guard in front of Company 5's fire department church. Like, she got there instantly. She's like, all right, I'm going to go there. And then she was there. She could teleport. She has powers. They're lying to us about
They have
something.
Uber.
Dude, this scene, oh, she like goes to the door and they're like, "Hey, you can't be here." She's like, "Tell the bitch I'm here.
Yeah.
Use my fucking name."
Yeah.
Next second,
She's-
next frame, she's in front of him.
Yeah. I don't know
Or
why
her.
they had to have that.
Why? What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't get it. Inside, Iris asks Hibana, why are you doing bad guy shit? You know? Why are you doing it? You know it's bad guy stuff. It's corrupt and it's blasphemous. And she's like, are you trying to defy the great soul on purpose? And then Hibana gets angry. You know, she's like, don't fucking talk to me, bitch. And she grabs her by the collar. She's like, you coming to my house? Talking
She hit her-
shit?
You hit her with the
Mhm.
"I see through the lies of the Jedi."
On God, bitch!
God, I'm gonna burn all those clothes off your
Um,
body except for where your
God,
nipples
I'm about
are,
to check
and
out
where
them
your
titties.
puss is.
Right.
And then I'm gonna throw a jacket on you because fuck you.
Yeah, dude. You know, because maybe you get cold. A burst of fire surrounds Iris and burns all her clothes off, turning her into what the nuns in my dreams look like. You know? Every nun I've ever seen in my dreams looks exactly like
No, they have a machine gun too.
that. Hell yeah.
At least
dude. Right.
they could have 3 if they're holding it between their thighs, but at least 2.
Okay.
I'm down
Okay.
with it. I'm fucking down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hibana picks up Iris at the throat. She's like, fuck your God. God ain't shit, and he legitimately isn't even real.
He's literally gravel of the sky.
He's actually gravel, but if I threw it in the air.
If he was a
But-
Pokemon move, he'd be Sandstorm.
Ooh, he'd be the
Got
Daruto
him.
Sandstorm. You feel me? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Revo.
Rebel. She's like, but you know what is real? Devils like me, bitch. And then she drops Iris and throws a coat on her, I guess.
She's like, this one I kind of understood because she was like, don't be wearing that nun outfit around me. I'm burning that shit. But I also don't want to see your beautiful naked body. So here you go.
Right. Or maybe she's just like, I don't want to, like I'm going to kill you, but I don't want to like, do that to you. That's a worse, I guess. Hibana says using Iris, she's going to lure the 8th company there and kill them. An explosion happens, like right after she says it, and then an alarm goes off. Outside the building, we see Shinra landing up from his crash landing. Crash landing. Crash landed coop. Crash landed coop. What the fuck am I writing, dude?
Crash Landicoop 3 warped.
I meant to say Shinra standing up from his crash landing, talking shit to the guards, and then he calls himself Save Sister Iris crushing the 5th man. And I love this shit. I just love just saying what you're doing, and that's your superhero name. Like I'm fucking picking up my phone, man.
If I cared about Shinra, I'd like this.
Oh my god, dude!
Oh my
You're such a
god,
fucking bitch.
I don't know. Like some things are just cute, and it's cute, and I love it.
It's very cute.
Yeah,
I fuck with it real hard. I love it.
Same.
The Matchbox breaks in a sidewall using Arthur's blade to slice through the fucking iron wall because it's broken as shit. And then meet up with Shinra. Hinawa tells Shinra to go find Iris while the rest of them handle the guards that are outside. Shinra flies off, and then Hinawa busts out a sniper rifle and just starts fucking just knocking dudes out. He's like killing them, but not killing them,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how much of control he has on the explosions of the gunpowder. Because what if he fucked up a little bit? Like what?
That's what I'm saying. That's all I was thinking the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, he has too fine a control. Because if he was off a little bit on most of these, like, oh yeah, he's passed out. See, it didn't penetrate. I'm like, nah, dude, you fucking broke his neck.
If you fuck it up just a tiny bit, you're scrambling people's brains. They're not concussed anymore. They're fucking dead, dude.
We're seeing people laid out on the ground. I'm like, any one of these dudes could be dead.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Batman all over again.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you didn't kill him, didn't you?
I mean, they fix it with dialogue at one point.
I'm just saying, shit can happen. All right, he's human. Humans fuck up. All right.
It would have been great if it like drilled into someone's head a little bit.
Right.
Like, oh,
like if he shot him, he's like,
oh
yeah.
oh shit. Oh shit.
breathed a little too hard on that one. Got a little too hard.
Another thing I was thinking about is that like when you fire, like, okay, so you can't control the fire that's not there, right?
Yeah.
And you fire a bullet, and a bullet moves at the speed of bullet. So you can only it's like quick time events, the fucking movie right there. It's just like, oh, I gotta use it now. He would have to slip one time, just be like, fuck. Or just like have a thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a cheeseburger later and shoot without fucking doing his power. And then he just fucking, there you go. There's a bullet in someone's head.
Because he never fucking misses. He didn't miss a single time.
Also, he doesn't even give a fuck about people, so it doesn't really matter to him.
Yeah, I guess.
Because he knocked one dude out already.
There's so many variables, man.
You don't fucking care. Like, the worst thing that happens, like, oh, I killed that guy instead of knocked him out.
My bad. I hate him. I wanted it to happen. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah.
Oops.
So after he's done sniping people, he then pulls out 2 Uzis and just fucking lays the rest of the guards out. Like it's like they're nothing. That was a fucking boss. I love it.
Because it's anime.
Uzis. Hell yeah, dude. While Arthur is following, we find out that the Fire Force did a crossover with Coneheads because some old ass sciencey Conehead dude rolls up with an Infernal that could talk. The one that could talk from the last episode.
The guy. It's that guy.
Yeah. What's his name?
The Infernal
doesn't
guy?
matter.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. The Infernal from last episode. He tells Arthur that they basically brainwashed the Infernal and then gave him some fucking fireroids that boost up his power. Because, of course, they have that, you know? Now he's 40% stronger.
Yeah.
Back with Maki and Hinawa, we see one of the Fist soldiers just chilling behind a wall, and then he blows a bubble, and the bubble floats over to Maki and Obi, and it pops, and it causes a huge explosion. We get an inner monologue from the guy who blew it. His name is Toru. And his whole thing is he just blows flammable gas into an oxygen-free bubble. Or no, he blows he blows gas into oxygen-free bubble gum. And then he floats it over to whoever he wants to and then blows it up somehow. Because he just has psychic powers to pop bubble gum, I guess. And there's just too much dumb shit here. Like, how does he get gas into his mouth?
Yeah,
Is it just always is it always there? You know what I'm saying?
This is the hill you're gonna die on.
This
is
dude,
the hill you're gonna.
I remember watching it like this is the dumbest shit ever.
There's so much more to die on later. This is what you want to talk about.
This show dumb. Constantly like I understand the world that it's set up, but I'm like, how are you gonna keep explaining things? Like you keep making cool like powers, and then you're like, yeah, but we have to explain it using a fire. Yeah, like, how are we gonna make them have mind control?
Yeah,
but not fire.
this episode alone almost made me choke.
Yeah,
like this episode was so bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was so. This isn't even the worst thing that happened. The bubble thing.
I hated this, dude. Okay,
I know it's coming up, and I'm mad.
If he opens his mouth, if the gas in there, does his head just explode? Because it says if it just touches oxygen, when you blow a bubble, like
I don't know.
You know, like it. Come on, how does he pop the bubble?
Yeah.
How does he make it float to where it wants? What the fuck?
How did he figure this out?
What the fuck is oxygen-free bubble gum?
It would have been cool to watch him blow the bubble and then him be like this to try to move the air around it.
Yeah.
And really quick. Go.
You see him like a slingshot and he like fucking shoots at the pop.
Yeah, slingshot.
It's just Killer Queen anyways.
Yeah, Killer Queen is so much cooler, dude. Watch your mouth. No. Anyway, he does it again, and both Maki and Hinawa get caught in an explosion. They run and hide, and Toru just keeps sending the bubbles out, causing explosions everywhere. And Maki's like, oh, shit, I seen them come from over there. That's where the bubbles are. So Hinawa just shoots bullets in the air, and then using his ability, he can ricochet bullets around by manipulating the sparks and causing more...
Whatever, dude. Revolver Ocelot can do that without fucking fire.
Dude, I love this shit. Mainly because there's like basically no rules in this fucking show. So like him being like, oh, and then I make the sparks, and because I have fire powers, I just make them stronger. I'm like, okay, this just is cool. I like it.
Yeah, and I was.
They bounce a bunch of times around Toru, and then they all hit him, and it's fucking cool. Knocks his ass out. It's like Wanted.
Again, he had to be so fine on the.
I know.
Because there's still fucking bullets that they need to be fine enough to go the trajectory he wants, but not so much that it goes.
So hard. Yeah. He has the most control over a power in the whole show. Doesn't matter.
Right. I don't think I've seen like I am struggling to think of a power in anime that like you have to have more fine control and they just regularly use.
Yeah.
Like that. No, like, I'm struggling.
I know one.
Like, what are you gonna say, Mustang?
Ario from My Hero Academia.
Who?
Lemillion.
Who's Lemillion?
Okay, you haven't gotten there. My Hero Academia. The guy, his special move or his quirk is permeation. So when he thinks, he just falls through the ground, and then he has to solidify himself and make himself more dense than the ground around him, and that shoots him out. But he can't.
Oh my god, dude! Can we start watching My Hero? My Hero sounds so good.
He can't see. He can't hear. He's basically all just nothing.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's incredible.
Density control to shoot him back out somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's
terrifying.
You went with that one.
That's awesome.
I saw that and I was like, I love this guy's amazing. I don't care. He could do whatever he wants. He could fucking kill a child in front of me, and I'd be like, that's whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. But did you see what he did?
Yeah.
It's like when
What?
it's like when like sports people defend like a guy doing heinous things. They're like, yeah, but he threw the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
He had a
killed his
record-breaking year last
family.
year.
Yeah, but he got a bomb arm, dude. Like,
Right.
he fucking threw
Fuck,
how
you
many
see that video?
touchdowns?
He threw that ball so hard it picked up a dude and threw him back 10 feet. Like, come on. No, that's not real. No, you don't tell me what's real. I've seen that shit.
Don't ruin my heroes. So Hinawa puts Teru basically in a coma. Before they can leave the area, the Titty Sisters, known as the Fifth Angels 3, pop out like fucking Team Rocket, and they're like, prepare for trouble.
And make it
It
triple.
God damn it! You took my shit.
Eat shit.
Fucking bitch.
Right,
The next
better jokes are
scene-
more clever.
Yep.
This next scene is the one that broke me. This is worse than the bubblegum, and this is gonna be the one that Justin's talking about, I think.
Nope.
No, not this one.
No.
All right. Arthur he's the comedic relief of the show now, right? Like
This is the Arthur scene.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
okay.
yeah.
This is dumb as fuck.
Yeah, this is it.
He's the comedic relief, right? He always says shit wrong. He's like, I'm King Knight, and they're like, what? You mean Night King? Nope, Knight. Ding.
It sounds like me trying to like do a thing, and then I just flub it up too hard.
This would be Kyle if Kyle tried to be edgy, like 100%. And you know, most of the time it's funny to me. I like it a lot. But the next scene is something else. Arthur's battle begins with the Infernal guy, and he's just straight getting his ass beat. Like every time he swings his plasma blade, the Infernal just is easily able to counterattack him or attack him before he can even land the attack. And Arthur's just like, what is happening? Why am I getting my ass beat so hard? I don't get it. And then right before the Infernal can like hit him with his super fucking ultra Kamehameha fire blast, Arthur's like, oh fuck, I'm right-handed. Why is my sword in my left hand? And then he switches hands, and then he one-shots the Infernal.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You know, I thought they were gonna explain it as the old guy had like done some like hypnosis or something.
Nope.
But you guys mentioned that reminds me that they never did that. It's like they had that plot point maybe, and then they didn't do it, so it just doesn't exist. So it's as you guys said, it's the dumbest fucking thing.
Okay, did you watch the like teaser at the end of episode 9, Cody, or anybody?
I did.
So like after the end credits.
I don't think I did know.
Okay, so after watching that, I understand why they possibly did this, but it still doesn't make sense because if Arthur is pretending to be an idiot, why would he have to continue pretending to be an idiot in front of Conehead? Like, what's the point?
Like when nobody's around, yeah.
Right. Why? There's no reason. It was so stupid. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so dumb.
I didn't like this at all. It was really dumb.
This was par for the anime. I don't know.
No, this was like
the animation though when he did his final hit was cool as fuck because he did the whole like sheath and then the dude split in half.
Oh yeah, it was classic, but
fucking bomb shit. But everything before it was awful. Back with Maki and the Titty Sisters, one of the sisters goes, and I quote, Fifth Angels 3 on 3, triple grading slasher version 2.3. And then she
come to my 3 party with my 3 on. Give me a 3 on my birthday. I'm on 3 when I'm turning 3 on my 3, and I got 3 titties, and you guys won't come on me with my 3.
Fucking 30303.
Happy 3.
Happy 3. Maki ducks the fire. She's like, that's way too many 3s. And then she hits her with like a fucking spinning back fist, which I would rate a 3 out of 3.
Get him.
Got it. Fucking killed it. Fucking killed it, dude.
That's the good one, dude. I want to laugh at it harder, but it was too clever for me, you know?
It was too close.
Yeah.
Nobody would
Oh, I get it.
Like, because they said 3 a lot prior to my rating of 3 out of 3.
Yep.
That should have been dialogue in the show after she done that, you know?
That's comedy.
That's comedy.
That's
comedy.
Just keep repeating the same thing until people laugh.
Except gravel.
Except gravel. We cut to Shinra, who lands in front of the building where they're keeping Sister Iris, and he gets a big old grin on the face, like, here we fucking go. Time to boss fight. Episode 6. Harris, give your rating?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, this fucking guy, dude.
This anime does not deserve me giving any sort of rating.
Oh my god,
to
Justin, can you
Jesus
give it a rating,
Christ.
please?
If someone wants to, they can.
Garbage out of dumpster fire.
Yep.
Like,
Okay.
it was so bad.
The show's definitely should have been called Fire Dumpster instead of Fire Force.
Oh
Because
my
that's what it
God.
is.
Fire forced me into a garbage dumpster.
Yeah, fucking Fire forced me to die after watching this. Dude, fucking hell.
Jesus, man, so much hate. All right, episode 6. Shinra walks into the building where he is confronted by another group of the Fifth Angels 3. And I feel like Hibana just goes around and she finds women with the biggest fucking shoulder saggers, and she's like, you want to do bad guy shit?
Shoulder saggers. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, she's like, you got big enough titties to be in my bad guy squad. Because there's so many Fifth Angels 3. Are there 3 of them? Are there 5 of them?
Yeah. You're like, you thought because we're the Fifth Angel Street, we only had 3 of us.
But there's actually
Idiot.
15.
But there's
5 times
actually
3.
20. Hey, smart. Levels, bro. Levels. They all leap at Shinra, who takes him out with one dope-ass fire kick. It's good. It's a good fire kick, you know? And he one punch, man. He fight him, he kill him in one punch. And he
Big
opens
Cinder Ace
the door.
looking motherfucker.
What?
Big Cinder Ace looking
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's him.
Mhm.
Oh my god, you're right though.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Cinderace?
No, that's just what he is.
You would ask that. You would fucking ask that.
Yeah, you
What?
would though.
What's wrong with Cinderace?
Go on. Fucking fire starter, dude. What are you doing with your life?
Oh my god, dude.
Fuck out
Oh
of my
my
face with
God.
that shit,
Oh
dude.
my god, dude. Gen 1's the best. Iris once again Iris once again asks Hibana, why are you doing this? Hibana tells her that there's only 2 ways to live in this world. Burn others or get burnt. And I'm like, no, that's not right. That's probably
Yeah.
not right. You could, like, do other shit.
Like what?
I don't know.
I
I mean,
can-
Exactly. She's not wrong. She's
can make
totally
ice.
right.
You can
You're
make
either gonna
ice.
become an infernal or you're gonna kill him.
You can make ice.
You could not do either of them.
It's as they say, it's a burn world.
Bernie Sanders.
And there's not enough gravel to go around. Got him.
Got
Yeah.
him. Gravel.
Yep.
It's a gravel eat burn at Cinder's gravel world. Cinderace is dope. She looks at what
This is turned out to be the stupidest fucking podcast we've done.
Hibana's like, look what happened to our sisters. They burned up and shriveled and they're super dead. Luckily for her, she's a 3rd generation pyrokinetic, so she can't be consumed by the flames. So our argument from last week, Harris wins that one. They just said it right here. The people
But-
that can use the flames can't be hurt by the flames.
But
But they still fight with
But
it.
they still
They-
fight. Exactly.
they
I
still
know.
fight each other.
I know. What do you want from me?
Wait, she said they can't be hurt by flames?
She said they can't be consumed by flames. That's why the only people that live through that fire is her and
But
Iris.
is that her
okay.
saying that they couldn't? I took that as she was saying I can't become
They
an
can't-
infernal.
Right, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
Because you
But-
could definitely be hurt by... Dude got his arm cut off
That's-
by
that's true.
flames.
I don't
like,
know.
it
All
hurt
right,
him.
I don't know what consumed by flames means.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious that it's an infernal.
Is
I
it?
think I don't
It's
think
not
there's
obvious
really
to
any other
me.
way to spin it. Well,
Not obvious
So,
to me, so it's
so
not
the
pretty
target
obvious.
demographic, which is Cody, did not understand it. So that's why I'm saying it's fine. It is what it is. You know.
Yep.
That's hard. To
I don't know. What?
Fuck, dude, that's good.
I like that a lot.
Harris's meeting took a toll on his soul. You know what I'm saying?
I-
It's fucking
Ooh.
spicy, dude.
This anime took a fucking I was like, whatever. I got a meeting. It's fine. I'll go. I'll do this after. And then I was like, okay, I'll watch an episode during this meeting. Oh, ooh, just all kinds of anger again. Just remembering everything about this dumpster fire.
Oh my god. She says that she's decided to become like the flames, burning the gravel beneath her to fuel her
Right.
rise to the top. Does
Does
flames
gravel even burn?
gravel? Right. I don't think.
I don't.
I think it
Dude,
will after if it gets.
She
out of
literally,
it.
I feel like when she forgets a word, she just says gravel and hopes everyone gets it.
Yeah.
What would you
So
like on that
dumb.
sandwich? I don't know, like mayo, cucumber.
Like, was it like a
Gravel.
mistranslation? I wonder if like the sub is like different.
Yeah, this is the other thing too. I think I just need to watch the subbed, but I can't
I
find
think
it
so,
subbed
too.
anywhere. You know,
It's on
Yeah.
VRV.
It was-
I'll give you the login.
okay.
yeah, it was kind of a hard one to find.
Yeah, it was.
Because it's on Hulu as dubbed, and I was like, whatever, I'll watch it. But it is unwatchable at this point. Dubbed. Can't do it, Jim.
Iris
Yeah.
yells.
I'm wondering if
Habano
it's just bad translation.
It might. Probably not.
Like, no, we'll say that. We'll say it's bad
Yeah,
translation.
No,
I will
that
give
is
it- I like it
unforgivable
regardless, so I don't
translation.
give a
If that-
fuck. I like
if
it
that is
regardless.
bad translation, it is unforgivably bad. You
If
know?
it's if that was the case, I just want to like an interview with a voice actor and be like,
Well, it's not the voice
What
actor
was
that's
your-
translating.
what was
No,
your,
the voice
what
actor
was your
saying it. They should put enough
inspiration for
sense
this
to it.
character? Like, you know, when you're like out in the country and you go to your home and the driveway is, you know, it's like pebbles. It's
That's what I was thinking
What's the
about.
word for it?
What's the word for it?
I just can't think of it. I love that shit.
Iris yells Habana will never be happy living like that. And then Habana turns towards Iris and she's like, shut up! And then she shoots fire her way, but misses on purpose. Shinra busts through the door shouting at Habana to get away from the X-rated sister. He's like, that's my chest meat.
I saw it first.
He tells her that he's trying to masturbate in the den later, and he don't like it when they're burned alive.
Mhm.
Also, she has a hero to fight, because he's a hero.
I'm a hero.
Iris Dick respects. God, I just,
That's
you know, I got dick on,
No,
I got
keep going.
dick
You
on,
said the right thing.
I got dick
You're
on the
good.
brain, dude. Iris Dick respects the shit out of Shinra,
Yep.
saying he needs to run because he ain't strong enough to fight her. That's some bold shit, Iris. This dude came here to help you, and you're like, hey, you little too pussy to fight her, okay?
You've seen him fight one time.
Right.
I mean, he did get whooped that one time, though.
He did.
But-
He did.
Yeah.
He says bet, ignites his feet, and then flies towards Hibana. Her eyes flicker, and Shinra just falls out of the sky. Hibana finally tells us what the fuck she's doing while standing on the back of Shinra's head.
After
I wish she was standing on my
so
head.
many times we get the cutscene of the fucking church.
Oh, it's constantly.
Yeah.
They want us to know that she had a troubled past.
It's
it
still
happened in
happening after.
In the end credits, they already showed that. So, like in the
Yeah,
first
they did.
episode, I'm like, all right, Iris is probably gonna be real fucking hot because they show her pouring the water on herself and all the things
Yeah.
are tight, and I'm like, ooh, I'm tight.
Ooh, I'm tight. She does something called heat syncope. She envelops the target's body in a mini heat wave, causing their blood vessels to dilate and blood pressure to drop, which means less flow to their brain, which means vertigo. Like, why do they need to explain it that much, you know?
They could have just said heat stroke.
They could have
No.
they could have just said, I'm psychic. That's all they could have said. Like, that would have been fine
they-
with me.
They could have just said, my heat powers affect your heat powers.
Yeah, and your brain melts a little bit.
They could have just said, I just put an image of my bare naked breast in your face, and then that's the end of you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yut.
That end me, bro. I'm yutting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yutting
I'd be
everywhere,
like,
dude.
I'd be like running at her and be like, oh, and then fall over. Like that would be it.
We're fucking gross.
Yeah.
Shinra goes, oh, so this is all in my head? Well, if I'm dizzy in my head, then I'm dizzy for real. Well, you know what that means? I'm also a hero in my head too.
So then I'm gonna be hero
That
head
means
guy.
I'm a hero for real.
Okay.
Hero head with low blood pressure gets strong because think about not have low blood pressure.
I hate overcoming this by going, it's just in my head. But the hero in my head thing, I love it. You know what? I love it.
Like, I sound like I'm dogging on
stand
it
by
because
that.
it's stupid dialogue, but I still loved it while I watched it.
I'll-
I was like,
I'll stand by
"Goddamn
that."
right, dude. You
I-
are a fucking hero in your head.
If he wasn't talking about being physically handicapped
Yeah.
by
And saying
something
it's just-
happening
yeah.
and just saying
Yeah.
it's in my head,
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
need blood to my brain to move. I'm a
But-
hero, goddammit. What?
I mean, that kind of rips though.
It kind of rips.
It
That
kind
kinda
of
rips.
rips, but makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't need to.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, we're explaining literally everything with fire, and
I
like
can't.
fire doesn't work.
But like
any-
that, they could have done something with that. Like later on, we find out that he's like a big fucking deal, right? He's some super special guy. He's like, oh yeah, well, fire is me, and I'm fire, so
Yeah.
and I'm hero fire, you know. Okay, fine.
It's probably just a mistranslation, honestly.
It could-
I
it
mean,
can't.
it's probably-
It cannot.
I'm pretty sure this is just like a slice of life.
Yo,
And
Harris
it's-
about to have an aneurysm, bro.
I'm gonna fucking get heat syncope right fucking now, dude.
It's probably just a translation.
I'm gonna have a straight up fuck. You're gonna watch me have a brain aneurysm right in the middle of this. I'm gonna be like, gravel, and just go down.
He then says, compared to Hinawa's training regimen, this vertigo ain't shit. He stomps his foot, lighting his fire, in the ground, and he's like, and it's, I'm gonna be a hero, and I'm the best because smack that princess to get senses man is here. I'm like, I don't get it, dude. That's just domestic violence.
Right.
Like you can't.
I wish it was more.
You can't.
I wish it was more specific. I wish you'd be like, it's time to do my special spinning fire kick, wheel kick into your mouth and knock you out, and then make you be my friend, but not be my friend, but kind of be part of my partner. With my ache, like, okay, dude, we get it.
Right.
Like,
I like
would have been
it.
better.
Smack that princess to get senses, man. That's a lot.
I don't like it.
Confused, Tabana says, what the fuck do I need saving from? Did I ask you? Shinra's like, I don't know what you need saving from, but you look like you're in pain. Angry, she screams, you know nothing about me, and then sends a shit ton of fireballs at Shinra. His feet explode and he flies towards her again, dodging all the fireballs, and then her eyes flicker, and she's just like, she casually steps to the side, and he fucking rocket pats her, crashing into the background, and I love that shit. It looks so
He's
good.
done nothing to solve this situation, just keeps rushing in.
Yeah, he's doing the typical MC shit, and like, I just keep getting up. That's my stick. I just keep getting up. I get up no matter what. Fuck yeah. That's
Listen to
every
too much
main
fucking
character.
Chumbawamba, you know what I'm saying?
Chumbawamba in his dick, bro. Hibana raises her hand and a giant fire cherry blossom tree sprouts behind her. The cherry blossoms rain from the sky, and each one that lands on Shinra like burns him a little bit.
She's Byakuya.
She is
So,
Byakuya.
yep.
100%.
Number one. Right. Number two, you're telling me she makes a giant fucking tree made of fire. The leaves from it is what she's using to hurt people. Instead of like, I don't know, dropping the whole fucking fire tree on a motherfucker and being like, yeah, you're just fire now, dude.
I feel like
she practiced a lot. Okay, first off, she practiced a lot as a kid doing this whole pedal trick. You can't just waste it. Like you got a good trick.
Right.
First
It's
off,
fine.
Second
You
off,
use the pedals to get them into a focused area and then drop the fucking tree on them.
She played Dark Souls a lot. Okay, really like. Oh fuck! I forgot the name of the boss. I had it in my head, but while making my, you know what? We're done.
We're
You
done.
drop the fucking
It's
tree,
over.
dude.
Drop
You
the tree.
drop the tree on
They should have
motherfuckers.
did like vines or something with like thorns on it.
Oh, that's it.
Fucking
Red
like
vines.
Oh, I knew it, Kyle. Duh. Of course it was.
That's why he
Here
said
I
it.
go,
He was trying
finishing
to-
your sentences
He's trying to
again.
help you out, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Iris once
Meta
again
chaos.
begs her to stop. Hibana hits her with the, oh, why don't you pray to your God? Oh, wait, he ain't real. Ah! It's just fucking.
Bitch, God ain't real, you stupid bitch.
Got him again. Look at your dumb ass. You think God's real, you stupid. And then Iris turns into Blueface and tells Hibana, stop capping. Y'all, none of you get that
I don't
reference.
get that one.
It's just
Nope.
fucking, okay, cool.
I
I don't know.
She knows damn well people find salvation through believing. She's like, stop being edgy, bitch. I know who you is. I know who you is. Hibana says the only salvation she needs come from the wealth and status she gains from power. Iris once again calls bullshit, saying Hibana prayed with them every day at the coven. So like, like you did it at one point. What changed? Hibana responds. She's like, and what happened to them? Boom!
Right.
Getting
What changed? I watched everyone
Yeah.
be fire.
Remember how we together watched everybody be fired?
Remember how we watched everyone that we know and love got lit on fucking fire? Yeah, that's gonna change a mother.
That scarred me. During a small flashback, Hibana explains that in the Covenant, she was the only one who didn't take it all seriously. And then the day the fire happened, every single sister burned alive except Hibana and Iris. She's like, it's ironic because I didn't even give a fuck. I didn't even care about the damn God. She says the fact that all those nuns are dead and she's alive proves that kind-hearted devotion never pays out. You can only get stronger by pursuing selfish gain. Salvation is reserved for humans. So how the fucking Gravel hope to claim it? Fucking Gravel, dude. It's
She
just
fits that-
constantly.
Yeah.
Again, this could have been such a cool moment, like
But she said
dialogue wise,
gravel.
and they just, I don't know, man, fucking stupid.
Loved it.
They grab
Like it almost was good.
Yeah,
It feels like at some points when the show tries to make a point, it feels like baby Full Metal.
yeah,
Like it feels like a Full Metal plot, but like just
that's what I'm saying.
they didn't revise it enough.
And then
Yeah.
I've said this before, right? Nothing frustrates me more than being that close to the fucking mark and missing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you could have just thought about it for like an hour longer,
Hmm.
and it could have been
Gravel.
good.
You're fucking Gravel.
Gravel.
The background noise fades away, and
You know
Sheena
your favorite
stands.
Pokemon?
Huh? Oh, Gravel? Hell yeah, dude.
It's Golem.
Gravel.
To
My
fucking
favorite-
dude.
My favorite
Good.
Pokemon, Geodude, Gravel, and Boulder. I love those guys. The background noise fades away, and Sheena stands, telling Hibana he understands how she feels. This is that hype moment, you know. You know it's a hype moment when the background, all the background noise just fades out, and the main character is just talking. Hype as fuck, dude. Everything he loved also went up in flames, so she gets it. She says he can never know how she feels, and then hits him with the fire version of fucking Senbon Zagura. And
This thing was garbage. Just nowhere. Don't.
I'm.
It's not even. It lightly
I know,
burned.
It's a.
Lightly.
It's a
It just leaves a little
shitty.
singe mark
It's
on
a
you. Like,
shitty fire version of Senbon's. I just wanted to say it, okay?
garbage. Don't reference ever anything about that's good.
Okay, whatever. It engulfs him in a swirling tornado of fire petals. Hibana says this time she will keep Shinra down like the piss ass Gravel he is. Every time I write Gravel, I just feel fucking awful, you know?
Yeah. You've still said it less times than she did.
Oh,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The violin kicks on, and the fucking hype hero speech from Shinra happens. He says he will get up as often as it takes, convinced he will win every time. He says he has to help her, and this is when I realized that Shinra really about to pull a Goku and get this bitch to be his friend. Shinra is legit just Goku.
Yeah, I mean, he literally is just.
What are you doing,
Waifu
dude?
collector every time.
He's like just straight up just referencing these actually decent anime
Just
in the face of this
Well,
garbage.
I'm
the
saying,
angle he's at. The angle he's at is exactly what I think of whenever I think of a character like this, like where it's just like
yeah,
a character that is just going to be good, and their goodness is going to make other people good,
yeah,
and then they're just going to be recruited.
that's Goku.
I don't know that Goku is just a good character that recruits people. He just whoops their asses so many times. They're like,
That's-
fine, I'm
in
done
Dra-
fighting
Fine.
with friends now.
I'm sick of losing all the time.
We're
It-
friends now, damn it.
In Dragon Ball, that was the case. In
Yeah,
Dragon Ball
Dragon-
Z, it was definitely not like.
Dragon Ball Z's like, dude, just please stop whooping on me, dude.
Vegeta's
Your
like, I'm
kid's
just
stronger
so,
than me. I'm done. I don't want to
Yeah.
do this with you anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just so sick of losing, dude.
You
You're
just
so
keep
fucking
getting
sick.
stronger.
How? He then says, look, I'm going to fuck you up real nice, all right? It's going to hurt a lot, but it's for your own good. I promise. Hibana gets a crazy-ass look in her eye and says, there's no real heroes in this world. And then Shinra's feet light up, and he screams, that may be true, but that's all the more reason for me to become one. And then he rocket forwards, and he's like, you're going to be okay. And then we find out that Shinra's a feminist because he hits this
Yeah.
bitch like a grown-ass man, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
He hits her so hard that we go into a fucking flashback. That's some good shit. The
Punch
flash
into the childhood.
for real. He's like, back to you when you were a
We-
kid.
when you see a kid just fall over randomly, that's what's happening.
The guy hit so hard in the picture.
Oh, fuck. That's a
down,
good
dude.
one, Kyle.
Oh, good job, Kyle.
That's the best one. That's the best
Oh
joke.
man.
Every time my daughter falls over, I'm like, she just got her fucking jaw rocked.
Or he's gonna sit there and be like, "Fuck."
Somebody hit that
damn.
bitch in the future so hard just now.
You're
Holy shit.
just like, man, you probably should leave him, man.
Right? Oh, that's good. The flashback shows Sister Hibana before she went crazy. You know, she's kind-hearted and she loves kids, of course. The church goes up in fire, and then she watched all her friends burn to death. And it made something in her brain break because we see her get, like, you know, a crazy smile on when she's watching her friends die. And
The
she's
fisheye
also crying.
lens, you know,
Yeah.
stretches her
Yeah.
face
Yeah.
out, and she's like,
Yep. She spends the next few years studying the flames and doing flame shit, I guess, before leaving the church and Iris. And then she brings all her research that she got throughout the years to Hijima Industries. She tells the higher-ups that she's like, I can get you more information if you give me the rank of captain and a facility and a bunch of people and infinite resources to do experiments and a bunch of bad guy shit. And they're like, all right. I want to know what she brought them. What research you bring them to where they're like, yeah, no, we'll just give you all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seems like a lot.
"You know what research you brought."
Oh, I know what research. She's like, also, I'll show you my titties. And they're like, done.
She's like, give me a ladder.
She tells the higher ups that they can have more information if Hibana awakes and asks Iris why she would help her. Iris says that she still remembers the Coven days. They didn't have parents, but they had a big sister to look up to. Hibana says she didn't have anyone like that. All she had was her flames, and then even those betrayed her. And now she has nothing. Shinra crouches in front of her, and he's like, hey, if you need a big dick or a hero, I'm right here, son. Just call up on me. Just go, big dick hero! And I swear, I'll fucking come running so fast, bitch, you don't even know. Hibana gets some hearts in her eyes and a puddle underneath her. She got that hero fetish real hard now.
Yeah.
We get a little cutesy-bootsy scene of Iris and Hibana, you know, doing their sister shit. They hug, and then it's over.
Dude fucking tries to be the hero, right? But, like, doesn't put the time in. He's like, oh, you're struggling with things? Just call me, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, by the way.
Yeah, I got shit to do, though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna punch you one time and cured. There you go.
But it's okay, guys, because he wants to be a hero.
I just fucking hate.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
I love it. I love it, but
Purdue in chat, he just called me out, and it's totally real. I've been saying Covenant this whole time.
Yeah.
Like they're a bunch of
It's
witches.
Covenant.
It's not Covenant. It's Convent. There's an N.
Con with a hard KH.
Like
Convent.
like Convent.
Convent.
Yeah. You know what? You know, you don't come here
Again,
for,
Purdue, he's the target demographic. What do you want from him?
You don't
dude? Like,
come
I
here
know.
for intelligent, all right?
Fucking no.
Intelligent people. You come here for me. You know?
Wait,
And
what's a
that's me.
covenant then?
It's a bond.
That's the
like a
Halo.
contract.
The Halo bad guys. The Covenant.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking idiot. Episodes are actually Justin. Let's get your review for that episode since Harris is being a little bitch.
Oh man, I can't do this.
Kyle, let's get your review for this episode since Justin's the little bitch and Harris is the little bitch.
I'm rated Jurassic Park out of
What?
out of Powerpuff Girls.
Beautiful. Yep.
Let him explain.
Do
Go
you
ahead.
wanna- yeah, let's hear the
Explain.
explanation.
Give it to us.
Because the main guy in Jurassic Park wants to. Oh fuck, man! I got nothing.
You got nothing? Okay.
Not easy, is it? Huh?
No.
It's not easy.
No. I'm not trying.
It ain't easy to be cheesy. You know what I'm saying?
I want to read that episode, and every time I said coven, I want to change it to like
Gravel.
Covenant.
custard or something.
Last
or
Custer.
convenient. She goes into
Custer's.
the convenient.
Custer's last stand.
I hate, it's hard being this dumb. Like
You do
everybody-
Jurassic Park out of Powerpuff Girls, man.
You
Yeah,
want me to
Harris,
do Jurassic
do
Park
it.
out of
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls?
Jurassic Park out of
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls. Go.
In that one scene where the T-Rex is there and it's raining, that's like what
Yeah.
those pedals were doing, right?
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls, because there's 3 bitches all the time.
Oh,
Fucking easy, dude.
Easy, dude.
This is so
Damn.
stupid. This is so
damn,
fucking easy.
Harris.
It was right in front of you. It was
Oh.
right in front of you.
Oh,
God, Harris is so good at it.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
Harris should have been a fucking lawyer because he's so good at both. He would have gotten any person off. Anybody.
Easy.
Kyle's going
Easy.
to bed. Kyle's legit just going to sleep.
He brought it. He came into my house, right?
Right.
He came into the general vicinity of my house. He set up in the
Yeah.
front yard and said, "Hey, come outside." And I came outside, looked at him right in his face, and he walked away. That's what happened
That's
right there.
exactly what happened, dude. This
Mhm.
shit, Harris. You know what? I'm starting to become a himp.
You know what it is.
Episode 7. Since Ibana turned good guy, they need to have a cover story as to why this dude with the gun rolled in and just fucking shot the place up like it was Sandy Hook.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know about that
Woke
one,
Kyle
dude.
up.
You woke Kyle
I
up to the
woke
dead on
Kyle
that one.
Come on, man.
I just heard. "Ah."
Oh no.
Sorry. The cover story they came up with is that there was a joint training exercise that Hibana just didn't tell anybody about so she could test her abilities. Yeah, whatever.
It's fine. This is common government shit.
Yeah. The next day, they have a giant group cookout thing where we see Hibana hand feeding Shinra. She is knee deep in Shinra's stinky hero feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
She needs to go get a ladder. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Mhm.
Yep.
The day goes good and everybody has a good, fun time. As the day fades out, Hibana and Obi have a little chit chat about the future endeavors. Hibana says that he won't have the full Company 5's cooperation, but he will have hers personally. He says that his plan.
That mean?
What?
What does that mean?
So Company 5 is still owned by Hajime Industries. So she
Okay.
can't tell everybody about them trying to sabotage Company 5 and get the research out.
But
She's gonna
Company
be
8
the
is the same way.
She's going to be the inside man of Company 5.
But she's the fucking leader.
Yeah, she's the inside leader of Company 5.
But she still answers to Hajime Industries.
yes.
And there's still some, I'm sure, people that work with Hajime
So she's a
that
double
would
agent
not be
now.
completely loyal. Because, I mean, she just got promoted to captain, so I'm sure she doesn't have the fealty of every single person in Company 5.
She was stepping on motherfuckers. She was in a
Insane.
throne of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, and now they're going to realize that she's actually a bitch,
Yeah.
and they ain't scared of her anymore.
And we ain't taking your shit no more, bitch. You ain't sitting on me anymore. I'm not a chair. I'm a
Yep.
I am pr-
Confusing
I am-
that's got to be
I am-
for literally everyone. Like, she's been just a bitch for
Yeah.
like as long as we've seen her, and now she's just like being nice and just like feeding the dude. Like,
Character
imagine like
development.
that's your boss, and then you're like seeing her just like acting normally. Like, I'm scared. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
He says that his plan is to destroy the Fifth and expose their research. Hibana starts talking about how Shinra gave her a change of heart, and we visibly see Obi start like splashing around in a puddle because like he's slipping because she's just dripping. Hibana is a fucking Shinra simp, is all I'm saying. You know,
A shimp.
a shrimp. She's a fucking shrimp, dude. Hibana tells Obi that someone out there is deliberately creating infernals. Not every infernal is man-made, but someone is definitely just murdering people by turning them into fire dudes. Hibana tells Obi about her past a little bit. Wait, what?
It's hard to keep track of this garbage ass shit. You know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
it's garbage ass writing. I was just in such a hurry.
You're writing garbage for garbage. I don't know what you want.
Right.
It's garbage squared.
Right.
Right. So she tells Obi about her past, about the church and shit. And she's like, if somebody's responsible for that church and all my dead little homies, I'm going to find them and burn them alive. And I'm like, Jesus, dude. You can't just say shit like that. You're supposed to be a good guy now.
She's a good guy. She's just a shimp.
She's just a
Yeah.
shimp, dude.
Just shimp, dude.
She's shimping away. Because this is the greatest anime of all time, Harris, we could get another shower scene. This time with the Eminem of tits, the milk god, Hibana. Fuck you guys, that was good, dude. Because rap god.
I know.
Okay,
Eminem?
I was
I
confused.
get it.
because M&M's are small, and I was like, "What are you
Eminem,
talking
like
about?"
Eminem the rapper. I'm
I
not a
just-
rapper.
Yeah, I don't get it.
This doesn't need. It's fine.
It's not good. Like, it shouldn't have been a scene, but it happened.
Oh,
I-
it was good.
Iris asked why Hibana is at the 8th Company Fire Department House, Fire Church Department House, Fire Church.
Isn't that how? I always hate showering at your place because you do that shit to me.
What? Oh, yeah.
I'm just thinking about how like you're like, oh yeah, they're girls, they're just touching each other. Cool. I'm like, yeah, that's what guys do when they shower together, right? Just grab each other by the balls. Yeah.
Look
Making
at how
sure
you
you're
develop.
growing.
Come on, dude.
Hibana asked why
Why?
you think I'm here. She's like, I'm trying to see them fat titties. You know what I'm saying? How fat they've gotten since church school, Fire Church, Department Church, Orphan School Church. She then goes behind Iris and grabs just a handful of both her sweater puppies, dude. Just a whole handful. Was this scene necessary to put in the notes? Not really.
No.
But also, abso-fucking-lutely it was. I need to think about that more, you know?
Because nothing in this show is as important as titties and fighting.
That's the whole show.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
fine.
don't.
That's pretty fair.
That's,
I didn't say that sarcastically. I was saying that for real.
okay. Got
That's the thesis. I'm pretty sure when they like pitched it and like had to like get the funding,
it. Yeah.
they were like they just had two circles. It was fighting,
No,
and then it was fighting
no.
again, and then they're like these circles also look like boobs.
That's exactly. I was like, they drew two circles and then a nipple in the middle, and then one circle just said titty and one circle said fighting.
Yep, there it is.
God, you are the funny one, Kyle. You're the best.
Good job, Kyle.
You may have gotten roasted earlier. Okay, I don't think I've ever heard somebody get roasted as hard as you just got roasted. But you've been pretty funny this episode.
I don't even remember
When
being
Harris
roasted.
fucking schooled you
So-
on the art of making a fucking
fucking-
review.
Oh, yeah, I
of
gotta
an
go.
episode.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You as a child definitely fell over when all
You
that
just
shit.
fell over.
You know?
You better call your mom to see if she's okay.
What?
Obi pulls Shinra and Arthur into the office and says that there is something called the Rookie Training Reassignment System, where they will go train with another company to broaden their experience. Hinawa and Obi believe someone in Company 1 is turning people into Infernals, and they need Shinra and Arthur to spy on them. Hibana says that it will be pretty sus if they only send the first years from Company 8, so she's going to get some of her people and then ask the other companies to see who else wants to send some kids over. The next day, we see a total of, I believe it's 4, right? It's 4
Yeah.
plus Maki, yeah. We see 4 of the first years in front of Company 1's building. While walking down the hall, they meet up with one of the guys from Company 1. His name is Kareem, and this dude's my favorite. He's the fucking best. He's the greatest character. I'm going to quote you, word for word, the first bits of dialogue he says when he meets up with these people. So you're the newbie in training rookie noobs? Sheesh. I bet even your crap is crap. Are you crappy? You crap?
It sounds like me when I'm having a stroke, dude, and I fucking can't.
Yeah.
Dude, it is so fucking... I don't know why, but it's shit. I loved it so much.
It's hilarious.
Especially
So-
because
so
Shinra,
funny.
Shinra's just standing there. He's like, fucking what? What did he just say? And then
It's
Kareem-
not funny to me
Oh my
when
God.
this is equal to the dialogue that's during tension times. It's not supposed to be funny, or it's supposed to be funny when it's not funny. You can't try to convince me that it's not supposed to be funny.
Are you
Sometimes it's funny.
crapping me right now?
Are you
I'm
crapping
crapping
me, dude?
all over
You
your
crap?
gravel right now.
Are you
dude.
crappy? You crap.
Dude, your ass is an ass, man.
Yeah, the
dude,
next
I swear to
time
God, dude.
Kareem says...
If you ever call my ass an ass, dude, I will gravel all over your fucking crap, dude.
Yeah, then Kareem says, you bet your ass I know an ass when I see one, and your ass is an ass like any other. Get me?
Every time he opens his mouth, I fucking
It's
love it.
so
It's
good.
great. every fucking time.
Yeah.
And the best part after, like right after he says that, Arthur gets like pissed off, and Sheena's like, "No, dude, just listen to the words. He literally said you have an ass. Like it wasn't even an insult. He just said you got an ass. You have one."
Dude, but the way he was saying it is still on site shit. Fuck you say about my ass, dude?
For real though. Like if somebody comes up saying, "Hey, you got an ass," I know you got an ass because it looks like an ass. I'm like, bro, I'll fucking stab myself and bleed all over.
Swear to God,
right
dude.
I feel like I'd
kidding
just
me
be
right
sitting there and you could just see my expressions go up and down and
Yeah,
like
like,
and then you like you finish computing the sentence and you're like, like
No, I wouldn't, dude. If someone stopped me in the fucking hallway and just started screaming the word ass at me, that would be on, dude.
that'd be on site.
I'd be like, dude, okay, hold on. Let me take my shirt off. I swear to God
Yeah.
right now, dude.
let me get out of my gym outfit, bitch. I'll fuck you up.
Right. Nah, let me fucking put my hoodie up. I swear to God.
Kareem leads them to Captain Burns and the rest of Company 1. Sheener is quick to want to throw hands, knowing that Captain Burns might be the one involved with the fire that happened 12 years ago. He's like, "Hey, can we do a quick sparring match, bro? You want to assess these powers? You want to assess these hands? Because I'm trying to throw these fucking hands." And also,
you look strong.
These
Yeah,
feet,
exactly.
you idiot. He's got feet.
throw
He
these
doesn't
feet.
throw
You
hands.
want to throw some feet, bitch? I'll throw feet right now. And then I don't, like I love this show, but like shit just happens. It's really dumb. He's like, "And if I win, I want to ask you a few questions." I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you even like? What do you do? You could just ask him.
They're trying to do the same thing that happened with Full Metal and Mustang. In the original Full Metal, where he's like, "If I beat you, then you need to tell me about Warehouse 25. And if I don't beat you, then I'll be your slave for a day."
Yeah, but there was none of that. He's just like,
Yeah, because this show fucking sucks, Cody. I don't know how else to tell you this. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. He's like, "Oh yeah? Well, let's fight and tell me stuff. Oh yeah? Otherwise we're gonna fight. And if I win and you lose, then I win and you lose. And if you lose, then I win."
yeah.
Okay.
I still like it. Burns accepts the fight and asks one of the lieutenants, Rekka, to help test him. Outside, we find out Rekka is a fuckboy bootlicker, dude. And he's just so hyped. It's just in the worst way possible. Fuck this.
Listen to what you just said. He's like, "Hey, I want to fight you, Captain." And he's like, "Yeah, we will. But all these other people are going to fight too."
Yeah, he said...
What?
No, he said we should have an assessment.
Why?
Not just... He didn't say of just Shinra. Shinra said...
I know, but it's just one of those things like you guys talk about, like, what's necessary. None of this is necessary. There's supposed to be a fight between Burns and Shinra. Let's throw in these other fights, show you these jobbers.
Because it wouldn't make sense if he just went to Company 1 and was like, "I want to fight you."
That's exactly what he did.
No, he didn't.
That's exactly what he did.
That's not what he did. I just
That's
said
what Shinra
he
did.
fucking did.
Shinra
dude.
just said, "Yo, fucking let's do it." And then the
Shinra
captain
said,
guy's
"Hey,
like,
we
"Well,
should have
everybody
a
can
sparring
do
match, aka like the team, a sparring match so you can assess our powers." That's what he said.
For him specifically.
He did not say him specifically, my guy.
He said it for everybody.
He said it for everybody.
And then Rekka or Corinne, I don't remember which one. They're like, "Well, we have all your files, so we know what you guys do."
Yeah, and then
the
Burns is like,
captain
"No,
was
he's
like,
right.
"Okay,
we should
we can do
assess their
that." Yeah.
powers." Rekka, help me. You come with me, and then me and you will fight all of them. That's what he said.
Dumb.
The first sparring match is Rekka versus a dude named Takaru. I don't know. This dude sucks.
Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut from the second company who seems scared of fire. He summons a bunch of superheated fire rods and then shoots them all towards Rekka. He's like, "Oh, I hate fire. I hate this guy."
Which could have been so much cooler if literally every time he spawned one of those things, he was scared of it. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
or if we had like any like warm up to that.
Yeah, it's just instant. It's
you get it warm up.
Oh, because
It's
it's
so
fire.
funny.
God, dude. Remember when I
So
said you're on
funny.
fire tonight?
If you no, it's not funny because if you were funny about it, you'd say if it was crap is crap or gravel. It's not funny.
Yeah.
Or
Crap
Fire
is
puns don't
funny.
work in the show.
Crap is funny. Fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah, so he summons a bunch of his superheating fire rods. He shoots them all towards Rekka. Rekka just easily dodges them all. And they all go flying at Kareem, who is standing behind him. And he's just like holding a bell and a tuba. And I'm just like, is this dude in band? Like, what the fuck is happening? This is the band practice, dude.
What time signature is this fight?
Kareem rings the bell, and all the rods in front of him just disappear. Maki is stunned, and she's like, that much energy can't just be erased. Like, where the fuck did it go? Then he rings the bell a second time, and a huge explosion of ice forms underneath him. And it's awesome. I love it. I love ice dudes. Ice dudes get me bricked up, all right?
He's not.
Yeah, man.
He's not an ice dude. He's a not fire dude.
Elsa gets
Sub-Zero.
me
He's
bricked
a
up
make
for
it
real.
cold, and it just happens to be iced.
It's
Right.
Ice, make it cold, dude. Ice dude, whatever. People start tripping like how hot be cold. I don't get it.
Jack Frost.
Can you explain his power?
I'm gonna explain his powers.
Okay, go ahead.
Give me a second. Kareem says some fake ass science shit called thermoacoustic
No.
cooling.
No, don't fake ass science shit this. Give me the explanation that the show gave
Okay,
me.
hang on.
Okay.
This is still not nearly as stupid as the shit in Baki.
Right.
Okay.
Not even
Rub-
close.
rub-
Like
salt on
at
your
least
skin.
with this, it's still fake ass science shit, and they're like, oh, this is why it's happening. And Baki just like, this is fucking the piece.
I need
take
two
5
historical stories about why this works. Okay? I need 3 different people to tell me the validity of this. Okay, and then I need to see it in action for 2 seconds, and then I'll understand.
Harris, I think you are Baki's #1 fan, my guy.
I hope that's not true.
I think it's true.
This
I
show's
just-
gonna have people in like band class just going like someone go too hard at tube. We're like, chill out, man.
It's,
Right?
it's,
I'm
it's
trying to
called
make ice.
it's called Fire Force, and they give the ice guy a tuba and a bell and say he makes ice. Like
Yeah.
I
from
am
fire.
totally fine with the bell and the tuba and the ice.
There's
The explanation was stupid, but I'm totally on board with the tuba.
it
and the
could
bell.
have been
Okay,
why doesn't he
I
use
am-
like cymbals or something?
I am
like something that does
100%.
both. Why the bell
Yeah,
and the
tuba-
tuba?
tuba
I am
and a bell,
100%
I'm
on board
down.
with
Yeah.
those instruments.
Oh, ridiculous.
Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Like why he needs the tuba and the bell?
Right.
It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. How are you
Explain
gonna have
it.
how are
Go
you
ahead,
gonna have a
Kyle,
tuba
explain
and not
to
a bell?
Explain.
You ever heard a tuba without a bell? It's fucking trash. It doesn't bounce out at all.
Right.
You need a triangle. All right, not a
No.
bell.
You need a bell, dude.
You need a triangle.
You need a fucking bell. You're an idiot.
No, in band they have a triangle player, not a bell player.
Yeah, cowbell.
Bet
Cowbells
they
are
have a
better
bell-
than triangles.
bell
son.
player.
I wish he would have had a gong. He just brings out a gong. He's like, yeah, check this shit out. Hit that bitch.
So it's real science. This is all real. Okay, everything I'm
Yeah.
about to say is 100% accurate. Thermoacoustic cooling, which lets him convert heat energy of fire into sound and then compress it and then convert it into cold stuff. All
not.
real. All real.
You might as well just told me that he was splitting the fucking atoms, and I would have been like, fine.
I'm just saying that is still much less stupid than the shit I heard in Baki.
Yeah.
Name one thing that was worse.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm
Gimme.
so glad you asked that. You
Do
know
it.
when fucking the old dude who was laying in the hospital bed, and they said he was training by making his muscles believe that he was moving in a viscous liquid?
Yeah.
You never
and
flex your
come-
gut. You never hold on. You never flex your gut.
Oh,
You never sit there and
I
hold it.
promise you,
flex
I will
it.
not
You
be a
haven't done no-
bodybuilder if
you've
I
never
do that.
done-
I promise you, I will
You
not
never
be a
done any butt
bodybuilder.
clenchers. You never done
Arnold
any bench clenchers?
Schwarzenegger, I'm going to get him on the line right now. I'm going to say,
Get him.
hey, have you ever tried just laying in bed and just flexing a bunch of times?
Call him. Call him.
That's how you got that, right? That's how you are the way you
That's-
are.
And you're not even
Uh,
flexing. You're tricking
This
your brain
technique
into
was
thinking
created
you're
in
swimming.
Baki, and Baki's a relatively new science. Okay, so that shit's post science. Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger wouldn't know about it, but he would know about it because he's watched Baki.
Baki's the
That's fair.
fucking renaissance of science.
fair.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I sit there all day and I got a 6-pack because of it. I just sit there and I'm like flexing my stomach.
No, you
I'm
don't.
doing sit-ups
Show
right
me.
now, bitch.
Show me the tree right now, bro. Bet you ain't got no six pack.
Dude, I'm swimming
No
in
six
cum
pack
right
is
now.
there. I just said
1,
tree.
2, 3, 4. It's underneath the screen. You can't see it, but it's there.
Got you. He counted to 4 and said he had a 6-pack. Bitch counted to 4. I hate him, dude.
Because the other two are too low. You're gonna see.
No,
You're gonna see
no.
some.
You could've
You're gonna see some
counted-
mookie gookie if I show you.
You're
anymore.
gonna see some roots on that tree.
You're gonna
said-
see some fucking roots,
said-
dude. People
he
got
said-
treasure trails. I got a treasure highway. All right.
He said, So my abs hang down low to my dick, son. I got hanging abs.
They down there, dude. They're on vacation right now.
Yeah. In our chat, Austin asked, "Why does Baki hit every episode?" It's gonna do like it's
because Baki is the best thing we've watched.
We don't have it's not
like
dude.
I feel like if someone listens to this, they're gonna think that we're like plugging Baki so much, like we're trying to say, oh, listen to this, listen to the other stuff. You know,
we need to get in touch with Netflix.
Baki just lives in our fucking heads rent free, and we can't get it out.
This is Kyle and Harris. Baki lives in their head rent free.
No. It does live. As much as I don't want it to, it's in there.
Yeah.
There's just so much to talk about with that show. So many examples of just garbage.
Just awful.
Oh, it's
so bad.
But some of the best garbage.
Some of the best stuff.
It's like when you're rifling through garbage and shit, and you find like old Pokemon cards. They're not rare or anything. They're just like Pokemon cards.
You're like, oh shit, Pidgey.
I love Pokemon.
You draw my fucking Kabuto that I have fucking 50 of? You serious?
Right. Cool, man.
There's a fine line between hot garbage and hot garbage that is fantastic.
Right.
It's a lot.
I do not consider Baki hot garbage that is fantastic. Baki is hot garbage that has a few fantastic scenes.
Yes. It is all of that, just like it's crazy. You can just cherry pick like stuff that's just really great, but still fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But it's
hot garbage. Glorious. The next sparring match is the next sparring match. Captain Burns says he's going to take on both members of Company 8. They all square up, and Arthur's like, I'm going to fight him first because I'm a knight, and it's chivalrous, and fucking I'm an idiot, dude. It's just some dumb shit. He literally said, I'm going to fight you both, and Arthur's like, I got this. Arthur rushes in, and Burns waves his hand. I keep thinking, like, of Mr. Burns every time I say Burns. So I think of Mr. Burns fighting this dude. Like,
Excellent.
Getting fucked up. He waves his hand. Arthur skids to a stop. He's like, hey! What you doing with that hand over there, buddy? Burns like, don't even worry about it, bro. You got to use all your ability to beat me, okay? You better turn that fucking plasma sword lightsaber shit up to 1,000%. Arthur's like, dude, like, I'm not fucking around. I will literally cut your arm off, okay? Like, I just need you to know that that's not a joke. I'm not trying to flex. This can cut through steel. I'm going to cut your limbs off of your body.
He's looking at everyone like, you all see me warn him, right? Like, this isn't...
told me to do it.
Get the adoption papers, because I'm about to son this man right now. But not like son, like my son and father's son. Son like that thing up there. I'm a fucking son right now.
Dude.
We're about to fucking... make him look like a Skywalker, take off his hand.
I'm going to turn him into a chicken nugget. Do you understand me? Every limb is coming off, okay?
And he's raw chicken. That's where I'm going from. Raw chicken to cooked nugget. That's what's happening.
Yep. Where's the bread from?
From the heat, bitch.
Oh, that's a good one. That's my favorite tangent we ever went on right there. Talking about chicken nuggets, dude.
So, Burns... I fucking love him because I simp hard always for the old fucking badass dude.
Yep.
It is a problem.
Are we talking about Simpsons still?
Yeah, Mr. Burns.
No simping, not Simpson. Yeah, I Simpson hard for Mr. Burns.
I'm all about you don't even know
that long yellow nose, dude. I'm always fantasizing about him, just shoving it right up my ass.
My favorite gag with him is the one where he has every disease and they can't kill him because they're all trying to kill him at once. And he's like, I'm invincible? He's like, no, like far from it.
Burns looks around and he's like, who? Huh? You talking about that pussy ass fire sword? That's what you're talking about? You think that's gonna cut me? Is that what you're talking about? Bet. It ain't gonna do shit. I promise you. On God, it ain't gonna do shit to me, bro. Come at me. So Arthur runs in. He's like, I gave him the warning. I have witnesses who heard the warning. Now I'm gonna go cut this dude's fucking legs off. He runs in, he swings it, and Burns just blocks it with the back of his hand. Like it's just like it ain't shit, dude.
How good would it have been if he overestimated himself?
And he just cut through his that'd been fucking fantastic.
In like 2 minutes, I'm going,
funny.
oh, why is it so hot?
I'm serious. What the fuck?
And he just looks at Arthur.
I
He's like,
thought you
"Why
was
would you
playing.
do that?"
Why?
This is a training match, you idiot.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be
you're
really
so
funny.
fired.
You're so fired, dude. Burns like pinches the blade and extinguishes the fire, and then he just blows Arthur back somehow. I don't know. Shinra jumps over Arthur and he like flies over and he lands a solid fucking flying kick to the back of Burns' hand, which does nothing. But it, like you see it like hit his hand and then create a giant explosion behind him. Super cool shit. Shinra flows a flurry of attacks at Burns, he just blocks it all. It's like it ain't shit. He's like, "Why?" Burns asks Shinra, "Why'd you join the Fire Force for?" And then of course, he's like, because my mom died, burned up. I want to be a hero." We just keep hearing the same shit over and over. Gotta be a hero.
Good. That's good, right? We love heroes. We love it. We love it, Cody. We love it. We love hearing about him being a hero. It's our favorite. Shinra's so cool.
He like the hero. I just don't get why Burns would care. Like, why ask Shinra and not Arthur? Or why
does
not
anyone care about anything?
What kind of a question is that? Why does anybody care about everything, anything ever? Fucking dumb bitch. Burns says, "You got to go a long way to become a hero, bro, because you ain't even close." And then he does the most badass pose. Like, he crosses his arms and just steps forward. And that step causes a huge air blast into Shinra's chest. And he fucking flies off. I love it, dude.
Yep.
I was bricked up. Bricked up real hard.
The best. Just the best.
Pretty sure
old dudes are the best. It's always the first too. It's always number one. Yep. In Bleach, it was number one.
This guy had too many modifiers on him. He was old. He had the eye patch. He was huge. Pick two.
And he was already the boss.
And he was already number one captain of number.
Didn't he have a cloak on too?
Yeah, he had a fucking cloak that he didn't put his arms in. You have too many modifiers. Just pick two.
Dude,
no, that was great. I loved everything about it.
It's too much. You're doing too much, dude.
He needed more. He needed.
He had an eye patch, and he still had the flame eye. How you do that?
So the hole in his eye, he makes the blood, the fire in the blood, because blood has fire, and then he makes that explode through the eye patch. But the eye patch is fire resistant, and so it goes through.
Yep.
Permeation, ultrasonic waves of fire.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I could write, dude. I could do this.
Sure.
All right. Easy.
After the ass beating, Kareem walks up and he tells Shinra and Arthur that they're going to be training under him. I also should mention during the shit, while all this was happening, Tamaki was running around like a fucking idiot and just being really annoying. And she's just trying to ride Rekka's dick. That's it.
Cat girl.
I just needed to say that she was there because of, future shit. And that's 7. Who should we let's have Kyle give it a rating and then Harris fucking
We've done this a couple of times, all right?
I like this a lot. This
Justin,
is good,
Justin,
dude.
you got it.
All right, Justin, you give
this
it a
one?
rating. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Danimals yogurt out of graham crackers.
All right, Harris, let's get it.
I don't know what Danimals yogurt is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of kids yogurt thing.
Yogurt with animals on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the bell, right? Bells, because animals use bells. That's how they get the bells with the seagulls all around them,
It's true.
by
My
the
dog
water.
uses a bell to go outside, so I get
There you go. Animals use bells, so Danimals yogurt that way. And then what was the other one? Graham crackers?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That one bitch with the big titties, she's fucking look like a graham cracker out there, like a snack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. That was a stretch, but okay.
Yeah.
It's not good. Food ones always get me fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Say crackers because everybody's white. Boom.
See, that's why I
graham crackers aren't white.
I try to keep it two things that are stories, so that way, he's got a lot to work with.
No,
I don't know.
I think the point is to stump me. I don't think the point is to give me stuff.
I ain't trying to stump you with some stupid shit. I'm not gonna be like,
wow, you just gonna come at me like that, huh?
Damn, dude.
Acorn.
I'm not gonna say stupid shit.
I'm not gonna be like acorn out of pebble, and you're like, dude, what the fuck?
I give you that acorn. So last time Shinra saw Burns, he was an acorn, and now he's a tree. Right?
So stupid.
Pebble, which is just
I got
smooth
nothing for
gravel.
Pebble. I don't know. Yeah.
Pebble, it's a smooth gravel.
Because
That's it.
Pebble's
what
a
I'm
part
saying?
of gravel. Boom. Pebble's a part of gravel.
Acorn becomes tree.
We're comparing stories out of stories. His format in the first place is saying story out of story.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Fair.
All I know is you basically just, you insulted Justin's honor, and I don't appreciate that, Kyle. Justin is our newest member. I do not like the bullying. Okay, Kyle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm a snowflake.
Do better.
Despicable.
I give Kyle's criticism of Justin's thing a tree ape out of a cookie.
Episode 8. We're never going to get through this shit.
We're not getting through this.
We never
There's
know.
2 episodes to go.
Yeah. Yeah, we're 2 hours in.
This is a lot.
All right, I'm gonna here we go. Obi,
Say it really fast.
Obi and Habana are back at company, and they are discussing the findings that Habana's uncovered. Basically, she found out the thing that causing people to go inferno is a bug that forces the weight in the body of someone and triggers that transformation. Fucking killed it, dude.
Yep. Got
There's
it.
a bug. The bug goes into people. They turn into an inferno.
I don't know why.
Keep
There's
going.
some classic anime shit though, where like
company one generally others first starts opening up eating breakfast. One Tamaki rolls up yelling about the moaning and hijinks happening. She continues to be sexually assaulted because of her curse. I still have no idea why this shit happens. Fucking killed
Right, I
it,
have no
dude.
idea.
this is classic anime shit though, where like I don't know, man. Even if you come up with an explanation why a bug would do this,
Yeah.
it's still stupid as hell. It's just like
I don't know. I like the bug a lot.
Stupid. Dumb.
For everybody that didn't know what I was talking about, there's a bug they find.
Arrow.
There's the bug. They find a bug. Habana says there's a bug that goes into people's bodies and it turns them into an inferno.
But not every Inferno's made like that. Just some.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ones that get
Some
quote
people-
unquote murdered.
Some people are the bug
Are what?
because they get sick. 'Cause they have a bug.
Some people are born with it, and for some people it's Maybelline.
Maybe got you.
But for real though, it's like JoJo with the arrow. Like
Yeah.
that could have been literally anything else in JoJo. And like, yeah, it's fine. JoJo's amazing. So like it makes it work. But like it's still one of the dumber plot points.
But this show is not good enough to do anything like this and try to make it work.
That's what I'm saying. It's just more dumb because it's not JoJo and it's a bug. And I don't want to know where these bugs are coming from and why it got like horny.
The fire, it's like,
It was like, oh fuck, I want to bite him so bad.
oh, I just want to jump in that fucking fire and burn to death. Back at Company 1, Shinra and the other first years are all chopping it up, eating breakfast. When Tamaki rolls up, some talk about a morning assembly, and then some dumb shit happens where she just gets sexually assaulted because of her curse. I don't know why this shit happens, but like dude lifts her skirt up, and then her ass falls, and so it's dumb. The alarm
I'm
goes
pretty
off.
sure that was her sexually harassing Shinra, though. She just dropped donk on his head.
She dropped donk on his head.
And then called him the pervert.
Yeah.
Right.
You sat on his face.
Yeah.
At what point?
Yeah.
Like, if he grabbed it and started licking, then yes, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
The alarm goes off. She screams that this is not a drill, and Inferno has been spotted. Outside, we find out that 5 victims have been turned Inferno. Kareem gives everybody their role except for Shinra and Arthur. He's like, y'all gotta wait on sidelines. You ain't a part of this crew. Y'all just a little bitch.
watch. Shut up and watch.
Shut up and watch.
Don't
While waiting by the
masturbate.
matchboxes, Shinra sees a dude stumble out of an alleyway. I think he thinks the dude is drunk or some shit because he's like, "Bleh." And he's like, "Are you all right?" And then we see a hand pop out of the alleyway and put like a little jar with the bug on dude's back. And then the tiny bug just fucking burrows into dude's back. Flames shoot out of his chest and he turns infernal. Shinra flies into the alleyways like, we got to get that dude. Like, there's only one way to go. He continues flying forward and turns the corner and he runs into Rekka and Kareem. Kareem's like, yo, what the fuck? I literally just gave you your order not 2 minutes ago. I said, shut the fuck up and sit the fuck back. Shinra's like, oh, we're just sightseeing, right? He lies. He's a big liar. That's not hero like Shinra. Lying's a slippery slope to the dark side.
For him it is. Hero. Everything he does is hero because he's hero.
In his head, he is. So
Tamaki runs up and she says all the Infernals have been put to rest. Kareem's like, all right, good job. Let's go back. And then they all head back. It was very short. It's a very short scene.
Very important.
Now Shinra and Arthur know that their top suspects right now is Rekka and Kareem. Shinra tells Arthur that if they would have acted in the alleyway and confronted him, the two lieutenants could have been working together, and then they would have just murdered him right there. They sneak out of the room, and they go inspect Kareem's room. While walking, Shinra notices Arthur wearing some ninja shit, and he's like, what happened? I thought you were a knight. Why you look like that? And Arthur's like, yeah, dude, I made a job change. I went from knight to assassin. She was like, so what about all that knight talk? And then Arthur pulls his hood down. He's like, still a knight.
I actually laughed at this. This was pretty funny.
You know, Arthur really did grow on me. These not episode 5 because that was stupid, but like everything after that, he started to grow on me a lot.
Yeah, like the bird, like when he was trying to fight the birds.
Yeah,
and then this whole night thing is
I love his weird cosplay he has going on.
Yeah, and I also like that he said he got a job change, like it's fucking Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
there's some goofy shit. I was like, all right, but
yeah.
Outside Kareem's door, Arthur pulls up. He pulls out like a little mini Excalibur blade thing, and he cuts the lock. He's like, I can only use these once, or I don't know. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb, but it's kind of.
Shinra's literally like, "Hey, they're gonna know we broke in." Then he's like, "I don't fucking care," and then they drop that entire plot point.
Like, oh yeah,
who fucking cares? Whatever. All right,
like,
dude, we're fucking heroes.
Step, dude. I don't know what you want from me. Inside, they open up a drawer and they find a vial inside with a bug in it, and it's Kareem that's turning people into Infernals. And then we see Kareem walk in the door, and he looks at the bug, and he's like, "Oh, so you guys are following the same trail that I'm trailing, huh?"
I really thought this was going to be like a double turn, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm on your side. We're trying to figure out who this is."
Yeah,
and they're going to be like, "Okay, we're on the same side," and he's going to be like, "Ha, got you, dumbass."
JK, a little smiley face.
You think you were getting got, but I got you when you were
You're not
getting
the getter. I'm the getter of the getters that you are that the godders because a hero.
Yeah.
Gravel. Crap.
Gravel. Kareem tells him they were acting suspicious in the alleyway, so he planted the bug here to see if they were on his side or not. He too is trying to figure out who was putting those insects into people. Kareem says since they seen the culprit go into the alley and he was wearing their robes, there's only one other person it could be. It has to be Rekka, because he's the only other guy there. Kareem says he found out about the bugs when he first got a call about a bunch of children that turned infernal. At the scene, he found the insect, and he's like, oh, I guess 1 and 1 make 2, There's a bug here. Obviously, it's going into these kids.
Obviously.
And then Sheena's like, they burned kids? Sheena really hates people burning kids.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I don't know who enjoys it. Like,
I mean, he thought his brother died in a fire. I mean,
no, I know.
It makes sense.
But they just keep like alluding to that point.
Yeah, it's like the one thing where it's like, oh, I hate this one thing that keeps happening.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
It's okay.
But it's like so applicable for no reason.
Yeah.
I wish Arthur would have been like, yes,
like,
dude, no one likes people getting little kids
They're
getting
like,
lit on
name
fire.
Literally one person that likes burning kids.
Right. I mean, and then
he's
Shinra would be like,
Rekka!
the people that are burning kids, dude, what do you want?
Yeah.
A1 dialogue.
A1 dialogue. Shut the fuck
my
up.
brain went on such a tangent during that thing because I was like, oh, and it's so specific. I was like, well, I guess everyone has fire powers. It'd be kind of like if there's an anime and like everyone has like, I don't know, car powers, and someone's like, my brother was hit by a car. Are you talking about running over children? I was getting into a whole fucking tangent, man. I fucking can't. Sometimes the podcast runs too long and like we're opening like my third eye.
But we do this to ourselves. We are making
we
it
slowly drive ourselves insane. It's like that drunk hour, late at night at a sleepover.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh yeah, you said bubble.
Aha! Yeah, and then you laugh for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you wake up like, man, we're fucking stupid, dude.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, some kids are walking, talking, dumb kid shit. Tamaki stops them. She's like, hey, y'all know about flames, right? Do you not want to do flames? Do you not want to be infernal? And then they all go with her because they're fucking stupid ass kids.
And I was like, yes, Tamaki's a bad bitch. I hate her.
Right.
Now I have an actual story reason to hate her.
And she didn't even like once like think during this like maybe
Right.
this is evil.
Yeah.
Maybe this is not good.
This is weird. Like leading kids into a back alley. That's fucking like cautious signs 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
There's no safer place in a back alley.
In a shitty back alley, Tamaki leads the kids to a bigger group of kids and a mom. Like there's like a bunch of kids and one mom. Rekka is there and he starts yelling about how he found a sacred prayer that will make all these kids immune to infernalization. Rekka makes a big speech and everyone is psyched up. He's like, fuck yeah, dude. I hate fire. I fucking hate fire. Tamaki doesn't look like she knows like anything that's happened. She's like, okay, I guess he says all this shit, like I believe him because I'm stupid and I'm trying to jump on his pee-pee. Rekka asked Tamaki to stand outside so we could focus on the prayer. She's like, I want to, but I thought I could, but can I stay and see it, please, though? And he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Come here, hug me. So he goes up and he hugs her, and then he squeezes her tighter. He's like, you're the best. And then he squeezes her even tighter, and he's like, you're so great. You should take a nap. And then he just puts her ass to sleep.
Slept her.
He's fucking slept her hard. She goes down, and then Rekka turns to the group of children. He's like, all right, you guys are going to help me find the host for this pilot light. And it's like, he's like all like fucking, his voice changes, and he's all evil and shit now. The mom begs. Now. Huh?
He bad guy now.
He bad guy. The mom begs and Rekka puts a bug in her. She's like, please don't kill us. He's like, you a bitch. And then he puts a bug in her. She instantly turns infernal and then he kills her. And he even says the prayer at the end. He says the fucking great fire, flame fire, hot flame fire. And then shoots a hole in her chest.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, Hotman.
Yeah. Back at Company 1, Sheena, Arthur, and Kareem leave to go hunt down Rekka. The kids start to cry because they just watched this dude's mom get fucking bitched. And Rekka's like, y'all need to stop being a bitch, okay? You can't beat the flame if you cry like a bitch. That was in the Bible, all right? Everybody knows that.
Great soul at 1322.
That's right. Tamaki wakes up and sees what's going on. She starts to cry and says that she believed in Rekka. How could you do this? What the fuck, dude? And he walks up and he just fucking duffs her ass in the head. Just straight punches her right in the head. And then he starts to scream like a maniac. He's like, do you still adore me? Fucking crazy.
He said you'd do anything for me.
Yeah.
I just want to die.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I'll sacrifice all these fucking kids, dude. I will never give up. And he is so into it. And hey, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the dialogue is shit, but this I thought was really fucking good. Like, the voice actor for this whole scene, on point. I loved it.
So I will disagree.
Really?
I did not like. I like the energy he had behind it. Like if he could have just said different words at different times.
Yeah.
In a different way.
None of this provided any fucking tension. It felt like so. It felt like a fight between two kids that didn't understand they were fighting. It was just not
like
good.
It could have been good.
It's not good.
He says he'll sacrifice as many children as he needs. He'll never give up creating infernos for the evangelist till he can find somebody who can host a pilot light. He kicks Tamaki in the face and just lays her out. He walks over, grabs one of the kids up, and then puts another firebug into him. Flames burst out of the kid's mouth, and he screams, but he doesn't turn infernal. While Shinra's flying around looking for him, he hears one of the kids scream in like a general direction, so he starts looking around. Rekka gets hyped. He finally found a kid that is compatible for the pilot light. He thinks, why stop now? And then he just turns to the other kids. He's like, y'all might be compatible too. I don't know. We're going to put some bugs in you. Tamaki gets on her knees and starts to cry. She asks for someone to help. She needs a hero.
Uh-oh.
Her cat ears flare up, and then she screams, and then her fire asshole tail explodes out of the building, and now Shinra knows exactly where they're at. Rekka walks up, and he just fucking kicks her again, dude. Like, whew. He's beating the dog shit out of her. This is some fucking, what's the dude's name? Chris Brown shit.
Okay.
He walks over to her again, and then repeatedly stomps on her. Actually, no, this is some, like, what's that dude? Tentacion? That dude.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, this dude.
I thought you were gonna say War Machine.
Oh yeah.
War Machine's a good one. There's a lot of people that beat up women. You know, we could.
Yeah,
we
there's a
could
lot
just
of pieces of
start
shit in
naming-
the world.
Point is,
Yeah.
it's like a guy beating up a girl. Go on.
What? You're a fucking poet, my guy.
Yeah, you really are, dude. His hand lights on fire, and he like drives it down towards her to finish her off when Shinra bursts through the entrance and lands. He lands the dopest fucking face kick to Rekka. All right, like
I rewatched it like 3 times.
I did too.
Yeah.
We talk shit, you know what I'm saying, about the anime, but then this scene happens. I'm like, I'm all in. I'm 100% in.
It's one of those things where I'm like, Harris, how do you not enjoy just a little bit? Just
because
At least this
just
these
a smidge. How did
50
your
frames.
just 50 frame? Like, how do you not
because
have like
I
a
knew
bar?
it meant nothing. Like
And
it
goes,
was just there for the
It
sake
doesn't
of being
matter.
like,
It just looks.
oh, cool. He's
But can it just
saving
be?
him. not
Can it just
doing
be?
anything.
And then like
No.
that's it.
So
Like
cool,
you
though.
could hate it, but like I can hate. I hate plenty of things. I can still be like, I like that one part.
Well, let me tell you why I hated this specifically. First of all, him coming down and all the flames around him, that's the scene. That's the frame. I
That's
dig
the
it.
frame is good.
Him stepping on the main fight that's about to
I love
happen
that
and
shit,
steps
too.
on his face instantly takes me out that this guy's a threat. He stepped on his face. This guy did not know anything. He's supposed to be the next
It was
big
a sucker
bad
punch, though.
that's happened. It's not a sucker punch when you have your whole fucking face on their head and you're standing on top of them. That's just
whole
you
fucking
being
face
stupid
on your
and not
head.
paying attention.
Whole
You don't
face on her
you don't sense all the heat coming in. This man made a fucking like dome of fire coming from the sky. You sense none of that, and you're just gonna like stand there and get fucking duffed on, and then be like, okay. I was
It
like,
was
it's
it
over.
was so fast. Like that shit was so fast.
Also,
Nothing
if you
about
thought
it
this
was
guy that they like uncovered within like literally like half a scene was gonna be a big bad, you're wrong.
there
You're
are
wrong.
no big bets. That's my point. This is stupid.
No, we
This
got-
is
we
dumb.
got-
We have the evangelist. He's the big bad.
Okay.
We got,
Yeah, and we'll
got-
probably find him next episode. Oh, look,
Hey.
I'm the evangelist.
Oh, yeah,
tonight.
speaking-
I'm
did-
big guy.
Did somebody say Obi?
What about Obi?
So speaking of Obi, Cody, I don't know if you mentioned it. This goes back to episode 5 or 6. When they're storming like Company 5's base.
Oh yeah,
And then like after they walkie Obi walkies them, he's like, all right, we're all set for the plan. And then they're like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Like everything's done.
he like they show like scenes of him like getting all like the equipment ready. Like
oh
all
yeah,
the
that
gear
scene
and
was
shit.
so
It
fucking
was
funny.
so good.
I
I
remember
didn't.
that.
Glad you
I
missed
didn't
it.
even realize until like 6 episodes deep where there's like a scene after every credit scene.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't been writing them down, but yeah, that was a particularly good.
It was so good.
He's like, guys, I got everything ready, and it shows all of his gear. He's like, let's fucking do it. Like we been
Yep.
done, bro. That shit was Tuesday.
that shit was,
That was 2
too-
episodes ago.
No, I try to end the episode as fast as I can.
That's fair.
So Shinra lands on his face, right? He drives his face into the ground with his foot, and then he explodes it to drive it even further. End episode. Give it a rating. Somebody.
Why don't you do it, Cody?
It gets a fucking face foot. Boom. Here we go. Episode
Okay.
9. We start this episode off with a flashback of how much Tamaki looked up to Rekka and how much this betrayal hurts her. Rekka gets up while Shinra has his back towards him, and he goes, "My stars!" And then he just punches him. I don't understand why.
Oh, I hated it so
I
fucking
hate it
much.
so much too.
I
But
they
loved
literally, they literally
I
just
loved it.
give one word to a character and say
Yeah.
that's your word.
That
Like,
Yeah.
only say
I mean,
that shit.
that's 100% how they write characters, but something's just so fucking
It's
dumb
so
about
dumb.
how he just screamed just so loud all the time.
all the time.
It just and the idea, because in my head canon for like literally everything like X-Men, etc., it's not it's not that like there's nothing telling you that that's what you have to say. You know, you don't have to go like disrupt.
Like that's
her.
not you conjuring up the power. Like you're just.
But that's you going. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Like,
he's like star.
I mean, he's got stars in his eyes. He probably sees the world through star.
My stars.
While he's just yelling my eyes. That's really.
But that makes it funnier too, because like, imagine picking like one trait about you, and then like that's it. Like me, like the lazy eye, and be like, Wonk!
And all you screamed. Anytime I was around you, probably would not want to be around you very often.
Every time I punched or did anything.
Right? My wonk! You push out a fat shit. My wonk! And it just pops out, dude.
We're like playing video games. Every time you press a button, you yell my wonk. I'd be like, I'm fucking out on this guy, dude. I don't want
also, you're not going to live long because you're going to have a headache all the time if you scream that. I'm getting one now, and I'm barely doing it.
I can feel it.
Shinra flies backwards, and then dude rushes in again. Wrecker rushes in again and lands another fucking star fist jab thing. Shinra recovers and leaps in the air, landing Anita at the top of his head, who just no-sells it and then slams a fist into his stomach. They continue to trade blows, and it's really good. I really like the animation.
There's a bunch of like kicks in here.
A bunch of kicks. Choreography is pretty dope.
It tries getting cerebral with him being like, yeah, but my advantage is that I can kick.
And I'm in the air, and when you're in the air, you can't fucking move, stupid.
This reminds me of like Community when they make fun of that like kick puncher show. He's like, my punches are as strong as kicks, and my kicks are as strong as punches. I was like, yeah, this is what this feels like.
No, he just kicks.
It feels like a fucking parody of a show that I haven't seen.
I hate you.
Do you even like anime?
Right.
I was
not
saying,
not this one.
Baki also did that stupid shit though with fucking Muhammad Ali Jr. fucking kicking the ground.
I hate how he says absolutely. Harris says absolutely, but then he'll sit and go, Baki, it's just the fucking best, dude. It's just
Baki
the fucking
out of
best.
Baki.
Anime of the year. I'll give it an anime of the fucking year. He's stupid.
We didn't give it anime of the year.
If it was just you would have, dude. Tell me you wouldn't have. Look me in my fucking face. Tell me you wouldn't have right now. Do it.
I wouldn't have.
Liar! Oh, I hate him. At one point, Shinra is standing with his feet blazing, and then Rekka pulls out a bug, right? And the bug, like Kyle said, gets really fucking horny, and it's like trying to get out of the bottle to go to Shinra's fire. Rekka laughs and says that Shinra is the third one that they've been looking for. He's the one with the undefiled flame, the Adola burst. That's kind of why I wish I watched this shit subbed again, because them saying like the names of dumb shit like Adola burst, so good.
It's good translation.
Thank you. It's the fire that is the offspring of the not offspring. Jeez. It's the fire that is the offering of the great soul, the sacred flame to lead mankind. And just like Promare, I have no idea what fire is.
It's how he's gonna go hollow.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Gotcha.
The Adola burst is gonna take over your body very slowly, except for the people that it doesn't that have the Adola burst.
Dude, if that happens, I swear to God, I'll fucking come everywhere. Everywhere, dude. I don't even care how stupid it is.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
You're gonna fucking Adola burst all
They
over.
could
man.
literally
Adola
just
burst.
steal the idea from Bleach, and I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
I
Shinra
wouldn't.
leaps into the air and comes down with the finisher Fire Foot, and Rekka just lays him out. Shinra flies towards Tamaki, and of course his face lands into her hangers. He stands up to square off again, and when he did, he accidentally took Tamaki's skirt with him. This shit is wild, dude. This was like Harris doesn't think so, but this was like a serious scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there was no comedy shit happening, and then all of a sudden you get face into titties. Dude has his skirt up.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
The fighting was so weak they needed to throw in the second thing the show's good at.
Oh,
The fighting itself was awesome. I
It
love.
was
I
so
love it because
good.
Harris just is enjoying being the fucking heel right now.
It's fine.
Look at his face.
It's fine.
Look how much he loves it, though.
It's fine.
Look how much he loves being the bad guy.
Look at that smug face,
Look at him, piece of shit.
looking like fucking gravel right now.
I need an eye patch.
And
we're gonna have a whole outfit for when you're the fucking bad guy on the show.
When he hates
oh, he's
something,
taking his
he's
sleeves
gonna
up.
come
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
I can't do it.
Yeah, so even in this moment where dude is literally burning children, this bitch is still just sexually assaulting herself. She just doesn't care, you know?
She's got a curse.
There he goes. There he goes. Look at him.
It. I love it.
That right there is the
That's
evil
it.
Harris.
Yeah. Captain Gym Teacher.
As soon as I know he's in there, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hear some bullshit.
Rekka shoots a wave of fire at Shinra, and he blocks it, you know, and it flies behind him, and of course it burns off Tamaki's clothes. So like they're all barely on. It's great. You know, it's dumb as fuck, but it's great. While Shinra is catching a peek, Rekka once again screams, "My stars," and then beams him in the fucking head. And then, so he beams him in the head, and then he falls back again onto Tamaki. Like, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
I think it lasted too long.
No, it's good. He's a hero.
No.
Show's good. Show's good. Love it. It's great. Fighting great. Boobs great.
I mean, everything you're saying, I'm agreeing with. So I have to.
Fighting's great. Boobs are great.
I'm not
I don't
against
know.
what you're
Great,
saying. I just
and
don't
boobs
like
are-
how you're saying it. You know?
Yeah, that's it. It's just the tone.
You told me my ass is an ass, and I'm fine, I guess,
I fucking
but I
love
don't
that
really
shit.
like it all that much.
Tamaki stands Sheener up and she pushes him towards Rekka. She's like, "You gotta fight him. You gotta win. You gotta beat him. You gotta kill him." I'm like, you can't be like this when you just got touched a lot. You know, like if it's just too soon. You know, like the comedy thing you're trying to do with the serious shit is quick. It's going too quick. The fighting that happens after is fucking great. Sheener bounces Rekka through the air and just beats the fucking shit out of him, dude.
This was fine.
This was great. What do you mean fine? This was great.
It was fine.
Well,
Finish-
fine for Harris is great.
It's
For
Right.
saying it's fine for this show
Saying,
is like
like that's the highest I can give this praise. Like this show, the highest praise it can get from me is it's fine.
Is it fine? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Whatever.
I was not sleepy while I was watching this.
So he beats the fuck out of him, and then he finishes the fight with like a super dope flaming drop kick right to his head. Rekka gets up and starts spouting nons. He's just like, there's a point where he's just standing here going, "Ah!" like just screaming. He's not even saying anything.
yeah.
He's just start talking dumb shit about the evangelist and how they're gonna create powerful pyrokinetics and then return mankind to flame, and their whole goal is to turn the world into a sun. Like, what the fuck is fire, dude?
That's the same thing for Promare. That was the exact same plot point from Promare.
I told you it's the same thing.
Literally the same thing, except there's aliens involved. I bet you these bugs are aliens.
Bugs are aliens. Then it is just Promare.
It is just Promare.
This is Promare.
You heard
2.
it here. You heard it here first, folks.
Promare 2 is this show. Rekka starts to freak out and spin his arms, making them go up in flames. I think dude's gonna pull a Vegeta and like blow himself up. Also, everybody else. I don't know. I don't know what the point of this was. His body fully lights on fire, but before he could do anything crazy, both his arms just turn into ice, and then Kareem walks up behind him. Rekka tries to burn through the ice, which just creates more ice, and then turns it into more ice, and then turns it into more ice, and then dude's a meat sickle.
Like Rekka, like these people have worked together for a while, right? And he just doesn't understand that the more fire he creates, the more ice he's gonna make.
Yeah, because he's like, "I'll burn through this shitty ice," and then yeah.
Oh man.
Another member of the First shows up. I don't know this dude's name. I don't care. And he's like, "What's going on?" Like, right?
What happened?
Like Kareem didn't like explain this on the way over, you know? Kareem says that they got to interrogate Rekka when they get back to base. see what he's been up to and all this other shit. Mid-conversation, a bullet flies through the fucking building and straight through the ice block that's holding Rekka and goes through his chest, and he's super fucking dead. Outside the building, 2 people who look like they were part of the Christian Crusades. The sniper who shot Rekka is named Arrow. She tells her...
They look like they're from... I understand that, like, KKK outfits look like that, but that's where my head immediately went.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Right?
But as the colored guy,
members.
I didn't think I was able to say it. You know,
As
so
the-
I'm glad
I think
someone
you're
else.
I'll say
more
it for you.
allowed to say it.
Yeah. As a bald guy, I'll say it.
As a bald guy.
I'm gonna fucking say it. They look like KKK members.
I think that was a red dragon up there, or Grand Wizard, or I don't
Whatever
know.
they're called, yeah. Kyle, no, you know a little too much about. You need to calm the
Yeah,
fuck down.
yeah. I don't know, Grand Wizard, whatever.
I
they're
don't know,
called.
man.
I don't know what they're called, dude. You know, like he's a fucking, super
I'll-
great wizard. I don't know.
I'll ask him at the next barbecue. I don't know.
dude.
Just because I associate with them doesn't mean I'm one of them. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, they just cook good.
They're
Okay.
just gonna make
Yeah.
a good meat. You know.
Listen, dude, they might be racist, but they make some fire ass chicken, bro.
I never would believe that anyone in the KKK makes good chicken.
No, there's
I don't
a whole stand-up bit from Josh Johnson about that. Basically, he had a friend who accidentally went to a rally, like a meeting, to like recruit people.
That's your accent.
He thought it was just a barbecue, and then like he tasted it. He brought leftovers. He was like, I gotta tell you, it's the best.
Outside the building, the 2 people who oh my god, I just so
Arrow.
I don't think he's her superior, but she talks to him like he is. I don't know. They never say his name. They just say like man B or some shit. He commands her to thin the numbers out. She's like, "Yeah, I killed the main dude. You want it dead? What's next, bro? I got infinite a number of fire arrows." So she shoots another one into the building. It misses. And then she shoots another one. And the dude who showed up with Kareem is like, "Look out!" And then he like pushes him. And then dude's arm just fucking comes straight off. It's great. It's gross.
You know, when his arm came off, I was like, that was the guy that didn't fight.
Yeah.
Is he just gonna die because he's like literally not a main character? Like they're like
That's how it works.
they're not even
Whenever
gonna try
you
for
see
him.
somebody come up that you don't know the name of, you're like, anything's up for grab with this person. They could die. They could turn into a god. I have no idea what could happen with this person. Kareem grabs his friend and yells to Shinra to put up a smoke screen. Shinra's feet light up, and then he spins around the room doing that. The cat girl starts to shoot her ass fire at the people because Shinra figures out their location. And then they freeze it, and they're like their reasoning is to like now they'll know we know where they're at. And since like we're freezing it before it hits them, they don't know what we're doing. And I'm just like, but why not let the fire just hit where they're at? I don't get that part of it. You know?
Because they'll be confused as to what they're doing.
But if the fire
won't
hit
know.
them, they would also be dead.
I
They'd be
kind of liked it
confused
in
why
the
they're
sense
dead.
that they were like, yeah, it's just not safe. Like we should just fall back.
Also, right before this happens, Shinra makes a whole point of saying like, "Yeah, I'm pretty fucking tired from flying and fighting this guy, so I don't have any fire left." And the dude's like,
You want
"Burn
me to
up the
go
whole
fight those
building."
guys?
He's like, "Got it." Okay. Yeah, no,
Both-
I like how they
ice-
just now like introduced a limit. Like this dude
Yeah.
has been flying like a jet
right.
for like 300 episodes
Dude
with
carried
no sign of
4
exhaustion.
people. Dude
Yeah,
carried
out of
4
the
people at one time.
Yep.
There's been so
After
many
getting
times
blown.
where I've been like, I don't know. I feel like maybe you should be tired
No.
and nothing.
Only.
Mm-mm.
It's yeah, and the whole tail ice bullshit thing was again, it was them being like trying to be overly cerebral, and they're just like, we'll just confuse them, and then they'll leave, and then the people are like, well, we're fucking confused, so we're gonna leave.
But I feel like if they just because the fire was going directly towards them. If they just let it hit the building a couple times, they would have been. It
But
would have the same.
they would have repositioned.
All right,
was I
not to-
guess their point.
Not to like
Okay.
put it as like, let's fix this anime, right? But how fucking good would it be if they're like, hit him with your ice. They're like, I can't fucking reach him. And then they're just like, on the other side, like, oh, they know where we are.
Yeah.
We gotta fall back in.
See, that would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that would have been a lot better.
He's just frustrated. He's like, oh, it's just.
It's dumb. This was so stupid, and I'd already turned my brain off. I was like, well, it's fine. Okay.
Both the Crusader people
Whatever.
dip out. Kareem says that they shouldn't follow because they got to take these kids out of here. Everybody's tired. Like they can't do it.
After we just filled this building up with smoke, yeah, we gotta get out of here with these kids. Yeah, they're here. Forgot about them.
Yeah, those kids. Shinra gets excited knowing that he finally has a target that could potentially, maybe his brother's alive. Then these people would have him. So that yay. Kareem tells Tamaki to be prepared. He believes that she knew nothing about Rekka, but she still did kind of lure kids into a back alley to be burned alive. So
Yeah,
you better lawyer up, bitch. Like that's not.
It's not a
You
good
better lawyer up.
Yep.
That's one of those things where you're like, how do you even defend that? You're like, yeah, you're right.
Right. Lastly, Kareem talks to Shinra, saying that they need to catch this evangelist guy together. Shinra made another friend, dude's Goku.
The one guy wasn't even a bad guy.
It doesn't matter.
Dude, Goku makes friends. That's his thing.
He friend.
Yeah. Hey, you look strong. You want a friend?
Hey,
That's him.
let's friend. That's Goku.
Just feel like Naruto does this too, you know?
Yeah, but Naruto sucks. Everything about him sucks. He's a shit character. Fuck that guy. Even when he got older, he still sucks, and his character design got worse. Naruto sucks. And I love the main characters. I am that guy. And Naruto sucks.
Naruto's not the main character. That's your problem.
The fucking show is called Naruto, dude. Don't ever.
The dragon's the main character of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Balls are the main character.
Dragon Ball Z is the main character, huh?
Dragon Ball.
Is that what you're
Bleach.
saying?
Is Bleach the main character of Bleach? I've never seen that jug of Bleach. Where is it? Is it a jug? Is it a little can? I don't know.
They didn't even do laundry in that entire series.
I fucking hate this guy so much. And that's it, people. That was episodes 5 through 9. We got through.
No, wait. There was a scene after the 9th when you got to talk about.
God,
Dude. You
I
fucking
didn't
got
watch
us,
it.
dude.
Just because you didn't watch it doesn't mean that
it's
smart
important.
people in this podcast didn't
Talk
watch
about it then.
okay?
Y'all are here too.
Okay. So, what's the main character's name again?
Shinra.
I forget. Shinra is back at Company 8 saying, man, this feels like home. It's only been a short amount of time since I've been here, but man, it sure feels like home. And then he looks over and Tamaki's sitting there. So apparently Tamaki got suspended from Company 1 because she lured little kids
Because it's
back
like
alley.
when cops
yeah.
like shoot someone, they shouldn't. They just get moved to another.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly,
Gotcha,
exactly.
Gotcha.
Yep. So Blue Lives Matter. And then so if you
It's like, oh, I just lured some kids. Anyways, I got
Anyways,
relocated.
I gotta go to the
Fucking
other
cancel
side.
culture, am I right?
So Tamaki's serving her suspension at Company 8 and is going to help with the reporting and whatnot. Shinra asked Tamaki for her phone number. And Tamaki's like, oh, why do you need my phone number if we're going to be at the office all day? And she's like, okay. And then Shinra says it's for Juggernaut, actually. And then Tamaki gets all weird. And then that actually didn't matter. So I don't know why I'm explaining the whole thing.
Fine.
Keep
So
going. I'm here for it.
So Shinra says Arthur at some point went missing when he was following Rekka, and they actually had to send out like an APB because they have no idea where he is. And then it cuts to like this like desert looking area with sand blowing everywhere. It's super windy. And then there's Arthur walking with his hood up, and then he kind of peeks up and he smiles, and then you see his whole face. Supposed to make him seem evil, I'm assuming.
It's a good part.
That's why.
What do you mean
I
that's
like it.
it?
No, I'm saying why would they put that like at like a post credit?
Because
They
you're gonna
want
be
you to watch
confused.
the credits.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort on these credits, man.
I'm not watching them.
Someone animated
I mean,
it.
okay, I do like the outro song.
I like the ending song. Too.
It's a fucking banger, dude.
And you get to
It's
see
where
Iris's
Harry-
fucking bare ass, you know?
This is gonna be the part where I love
Why say it like that?
There's a part where Harris is like, "It's my favorite part because it ends."
Well, yeah, no, that definitely too.
He turns
but-
into fucking Tim the Toolman Taylor. It's my favorite part. Fucking idiot.
I hate
Thanks
this show.
for watching, people. We ain't gonna do a post show today because I got fucked and I gotta work really early tomorrow. So it ain't gonna happen because I gotta go to bed in like 20 minutes. So I apologize to all our Patreon people. You know, I'm sorry, but you know,
Life.
We'll make it up to you.
we'll make it up to you. I'll show you my dick sometime. Like it's not a lot,
Okay.
but like you can see it.
At least the neck.
It's, yeah,
So
I'll show you some neck.
Some dick neck,
Some
dude.
dick neck.
Bringing it back.
Fuck yeah. Dick neck is my favorite. Shout out.
Getting hit so hard you fall over as a little kid.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
fucking Tainted Harris. That's his
Shout
evil
out.
motherfucker
Yeah.
up here, dude.
Shout out Gravel. Shout
Gravel.
out.
Crap.
Shout out Feet.
Shout out crap.
Shout
crap.
out
Shout out meat
ass.
crap.
Shout out.
Stars.
Shout out. Oh my stars.
Shout out my stars.
Shout out Ice. Shout out fucking tubas and bells together
definitely
as
shout
one,
out
as
tubas
they
and
should
bells.
be.
Shout
Yeah,
out
I mean,
asses. Shout out asses
You gotta have
for sure.
You have brass and wind together.
Shout
You
out-
can't just
shout
be
out-
like,
Shout out
Yeah.
2 shower scenes before episode 10. Are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
best
Shout out.
anime ever.
Shout out
Right?
fire resistant ear eye patches
Shout
that
out-
somehow let the fire out, but they
Fire.
don't.
But they kind of don't.
Shout out
Shout out-
bubble
shout
gum
out-
with
shout
gas
out
in it.
bugs.
Shout out Promare 2, which that's what this is.
It is.
Shout out
It's
this
Premiere-
dumpster
Premiere
fire of an
too.
anime, you know?
Hey,
Shout out.
And shout out
That's gonna be it.
fucking shout out Dick Neck.
Dick
Dick
neck.
neck.
There we
Shout
go.
out.
That's it. We're good.
Don't press stop.
Why?
Wait, really?
No.
We're on
I
a
just-
post show.
Yeah,
I
I,
just
literally
wanted to-
said we ain't doing post show.
Do we want to record it like some other day?
Yeah, we can, or we could just do like we could do an extra.
We could do like a manga reading.
Yeah, we'll do an
Yeah.
extra manga reading. So we'll do 3 this month. To
Okay.
make up.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It's halfway through. Just a heads up.
I know. We got to get on. If
I'm
you guys
game.
ain't busy Sunday, I'm down to do a couple.
I'm free
Yeah,
this week. And
I don't know if we
I'm
can
off
do
at 4,
multiple.
so I can.
Because I have totally fucked my voice every time we've done that one.
How?
Just
not
don't
even
do stupid
screaming.
voices.
Okay.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Bye streamer people. Thanks for watching, dude. We had like
Yeah.
7 people this stream. It was really
God
good.
damn.
Nice.
That's
bumping
like
up those
almost
numbers.
a full car.
It was like
Moving
a
up.
consistent 7 too. It was pretty solid. We had a full carload of people.
Wait, what? We Uber XL couldn't.
Right. it
Yeah, we
couldn't-
went
you
from
couldn't.
bicycle to car real fast.
Right.
It was.
The growth is outrageous, dude.
I'm talking. We went from like 2 sets of pegs to a fucking minivan in a week.
Purdue wants to know what happened to Shonen Sunday. You know what happened to Shonen Sunday, Purdue? I said I wasn't able to do it, so I passed that ball to a different member of the trap house, and that's it. That's Jason. You know listen. If it's not me doing something for the podcast, it's not gonna get done. That's all I'm gonna say.
If I had Sundays off every Sunday, I would love to do it. But
Honestly,
I
what
work
if we
every
just
other weekend.
if Purdue wants to do it, what if we let him do Shonen Sunday?
That'd be amazing. I mean, because
No,
like
'cause it's a
my problem
community-
is
it's more of a community thing. You know what I'm saying?
my
And, like,
problem is that
Kyle-
we do Shonen Sunday, like especially like this week, like I have just Sunday off,
right.
and then we do it late, so like it happens when I'm like I should be going to bed right now.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I
It's rough.
can't do it every Sunday because I have fucking kids and shit, and like
Right.
yeah, life happens.
Yeah.
So I thought Jason would be able to do it because that motherfucker ain't doing shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can do it when I give my kidney away.
Yeah, but,
But
but then you'll go to work eventually, and then you can't do it.
no, I still will be able to. I don't think I'll be working weekends.
But will you have the
Once
time
I
to
get a
do
new
it every
job.
Sunday at fucking 7? You know what I'm saying?
If not, if I don't have my Sundays to myself and the boys, I'm gonna
And the boys.
I think like I'm fine. I think what I'm going to start doing with Shonen Sundays, honestly, is I'm just going to start live watching what we're going to watch on Sundays. I think that's the easiest way for me to keep that going and to also just get podcast stuff out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I could just let Purdue do it, and it'll just be a community thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that too. If Purdue,
My only
think-
worry is that it just like turned into just Purdue doing it. I'd be like so sad.
Well, no,
If,
I'll
like,
jump.
literally
I jump
all of
in.
us
I jump in
busy.
every Sunday. I'm just in and out constantly because I can't.
Yeah.
I can't sit there the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get Shonen Sundays back, especially now that the Discord keeps getting more and more people. It'd be cool to have more like
Yeah.
interactive shit with the community.
Right.
The community.
Comedy.
That's weird, dude. It's weird. We got like that many people listening. It's all weird.
How many people listen now?
We consistently get like 5K or over 5K monthly now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. All right,